time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed nail, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What is the deal, Viral Gang? As you can see, we live and direct, episode 200. Whoop-de-doo! Whoop-de-doo! 200, baby.
200, man. We here.
So just in case y'all didn't know, 90% of podcasts don't publish more than 3 episodes.
We're to scratch the record. What?
Hold on.
Say it again.
90% of podcasts don't publish more than 3 episodes.
Did we just beat the odds?
Of the 200,000 left, 90% will quit after 20 episodes. That's another 180 gone.
Hello.
So 1.8 million quit after 3 episodes. Around 200,000 quit after the 90, and then you got another $180,000 gone. To be in the top percent of podcasts in the world, you need to publish 21 episodes of your podcast. Now, only about 2 to 3% of podcasts ever produced reach 200. So you can go ahead and say we in the top percentile in the world, like not the West Coast, not the East Coast, not out the country. I'm talking about on planet Earth. Only 2 to 3% will ever reach 200. So, yeah, I'm going to shout out to everybody up here. You feel me? The whole Viral Gang. I'm going to shout out to Kali. I'm going to shout out to Shoda. I'm going to shout out to Messiah. I'm going to definitely shout out to myself.
I appreciate me.
I appreciate me, man. All them sleepless nights, all them edits, all them trying to get guests to come. Guests is canceling on you the day of. Man,
hey, hold on. Don't forget about the hate, my nigga, that come with this shit, bro. Don't forget about the negativity and the comments that they be speaking on, homie.
Man, a lot of people cannot survive the comments. They can't survive the hate. The hate take them out before episode 3.
Come on, bro.
Like we talking about guests calling us after 1 episode. Talking about, can you take it down? The comments they killing me.
Yeah, and
take it down.
Before they even get there, the editing, right? The studio time, the travel to and from the studio, the after work, man, the before work, the calls during work, the text, the research when you're tired, right? So before these people even get in a position where they can even get some hate, they crap out. So you got to have a certain type of drive and perseverance to even get to that point where you in front of motherfuckers' face so much they start to even have an opinion on you at all. So man, that alone is just defied the odds.
You talking about going and talking for 2 hours and saying some of the best shit in the world, you get the footage back and the audio gone. You get the footage back and the video's gone.
Yeah.
Or half the video is frozen or it's glitching. You know what I'm saying? People don't see the trials and tribulations behind that and the perseverance you got to push to make it to episode 200. And that's outside of real life. That's outside of your girl. That's outside of your kids. That's outside of car trouble. That's outside of you having family issues. Friends dying, and then you still got to show up to the studio to perform.
How many times you done left the funeral, came straight to the studio, bro?
Yeah.
Came straight to the studio. Rest in peace, my nigga Rails. I came straight from his funeral directly to the studio.
Man.
And nobody will know that because we never really even mentioned it. But you still got to perform and give these people the content that they want to see.
Exactly, bro. You got to put on the mask on, put the smile on your face, even though when you feeling down, homie. And that shows the character that we have. You know what I'm saying? The brotherhood that we got.
That's a super fact, because even today, I had a whole list of stuff happen today where I almost canceled. Mind you, we were supposed to shoot this
Friday.
It's Friday. Kylie gets sick. Bro gets sick. Reschedule. Supposed to shoot it again Sunday. Some other stuff happened. Monday, I had something happen. I said, you know what? It's a spiritual warfare going on. This is what they was talking about. When they say it's a spiritual warfare going on, you being attacked by all angles, that means you doing something right. That lets you know you on the right path. when people that's supposed to be over you is trying to throw salt and throw hate, yeah, you on the right path.
Hey, lead the way. Right, Messiah say 200 strong, 2 black, 2 strong.
Hold on, we 200 in this thing. Turn the fuck up. We 200 in this thing. Fuck is these niggas talking about?
This nigga wanted to come in
Nigga,
with
wait
the
till
200.
get
You know what
out,
he doing. You know
What
what
is
he
these
doing. Hey,
niggas
it
talking
checks
about?
out. It's regular.
It's content.
It's content.
And y'all with them in checks, his content and all them shirts. Y'all, man.
Now we got the whole gang in the building.
Nah, that's
Now niggas feeling.
crazy, though.
Okay, now it's complete.
I'm feeling like they taking a nigga shit.
Now the cipher is complete.
Hey, we up in this motherfucker now,
Man.
bro.
Yeah,
We were
man.
just talking about, though, how hard it is to make it to 200, man. Just how life be lifing, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta talk
Trials and
right in that
tribulations.
mic.
Trials and tribulations that's been happening, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was reading the statistics of how many podcasts make it to 200 out of every in the world, talking about over 2 million plus that quit after episode 3. Only 2 to 3% ever make it to 200. So
Is
we
it-
are
is
in
it-
the
is it-
top percentile.
I like that statistic, you know what I mean? Because they make it better for us. But is it really hard? Or do people just, they give up on themselves too easy?
It could be both.
I think
It
it's
could
both.
be true.
I think it's both. Like we was just talking about how we came straight from Rail's funeral to the studio and shot an
Oh,
episode.
yeah, nah, facts.
How
yeah.
how many people can go look at they homie in a casket, lying lifeless, and then come to the studio and still perform?
But I think sometimes it make it more special when it comes to stuff like that because you know what Rails would have wanted niggas to do. The show must go on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Go
VIP
perform for
Rails
me.
because he was
young,
one of the
know what I'm saying?
genuine ones that really wanted to see us do the things that we do. So of course it's like you still doing it in honor of him too.
And that's what made me get in the mind frame of, you know what? Let's go to the studio. Because I remember when we was first starting out, and Rail's like, send me your damn picture for your podcast. And I'm gonna repost it and send it to all the homies and tell them to repost it. So just little things like that, it's like stick in the back of your mind and you remember. And like I was saying before you walked in, it's a spiritual warfare going on. We're being attacked on all fronts, but that lets you know you're doing something right. Because the ones that's doing the BS, they the ones that's getting pushed. They the ones that, you know, seemingly get the clout or whatever the case. But we know what's really going on behind the scenes. We know what's going to outlast all this BS that's going on. But how y'all feeling, man? We done reached 200. Callie, you came in at what, about episode 30 or something
30,
like that?
35.
30, 35, and then you had about 20-something of your own. So
Yeah.
you just kind of, you know?
Jumped right over, came over, never left, really. That's really what happened. So episode 200, it's a lot to look back on, man. I feel like, because I actually frequently go back and watch the older content. I don't know if y'all do that. Sometimes I'll go watch the first episodes, and we've grown so much when it comes to how we deliver the high power content and different types of content. When you look back at them older episodes, 2 hours straight of gems, but it's like we was preaching too much in a way, where now we have become so comfortable, and I feel like we've honed in on our skills so much where we're able to give the message in more of an entertaining way, right? And be able to jump in and out of different lanes, which we was always doing, but I just feel like we've sharpened the sword over and over and over and over
I know,
again.
I agree with what you're saying. We had
So-
a more like, it felt like more scripted.
Yeah.
You know,
it's-
none of
it's-
it was scripted, but just the angle of you go, instead of just having a normal conversation like we usually have.
Yeah. The hive has grown, the following's grown. Like, shit, it's content, right? It's regular. We got
Create
things
on
that,
lingo.
right, that we didn't have
They gonna say we
in the
didn't do
beginning.
We don't give a fuck what they say. We know where it came from.
We know what it is.
Like, bro, you got to think from having Wallow tap in, like, man, keep going. I like what y'all doing. That's some of the realest shit I ever heard. And then we in Philly
Yeah.
at Wallow's event.
Nah, that's
You
fact.
know what I'm saying? At the PodCon. So I just think about things like that. Like, damn, most people quit after episode 3. We flying way out to Philly to this event, flying way to New York and driving to Jersey to this event and going to this city and tapping in with these people and people tapping in from damn near Israel.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have people tap in from Iraq in the hut. Like, cuz, what is you doing watching the podcast? He on the live. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nah,
bro,
facts.
like, hold on, is he in a... They finna drop a bomb on this nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
And, and that's why
Yeah.
that's why
this is
it's
insanity.
But
it's
the
a
fact-
blessing.
but
It's
the-
a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to live that kind of life and to be able to have the type of problems that we're able to provide solutions to. So
Not a fact, because that's letting them escape for a second. Even for that millisecond, whatever, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, how long they watching. Because when you see the rest of their background, you're like, damn, it's ugly out
for
there.
you.
Yeah. But they smiling and happy like shit.
No, I was about to say, I kind of like the gratification where you just be out and about and just a random person coming to you like, hey, man, you so-and-so? I'm like, yeah, they're my bros. They're like, man, I love what y'all do. I love what y'all preach. And the fact that you be so laid back, bro, they thought you was a rapper. They thought you know what I'm saying? They thought you didn't talk once upon a time. They didn't think you had a personality. I'm like, nah, bro, it's really lit. But, I love the fact that especially when I see black men, specifically for me, when I see them and they just like, man, I appreciate the message y'all said. I love y'all view on things because sometimes I be feeling like I'm the only one that think like this. Like, nah, we go speak the real, homie. What you thinking is how most of us feel. We go just put it out there. So that right there be rewarding. And the fact that we can go 200 more and even stronger, it's going to get better and better. Like you said, we learned from so much from the beginning till now, and all we doing is getting better and better with this.
And I just want to say too, like when you talk about West Coast podcasts, like, to have 4 different perspectives of black men from certain different age brackets, different walks of life, it really brings a complete show, and it's history making. We might not know it right now, but this type of podcast that we're doing with our types of personalities and what we discuss, what we get into, is something that's really not been done before to me at this level since podcasting has blown up on the West Coast. So we're really like pioneering a new wave that people will, 5-10 years from now, when we're doing whatever we're doing, will be the reason why that's a whole infrastructure for it to be.
Definitely transcended the lane that we in now. So, like you said, people might have caught on late because we used to say this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Eventually they're gonna catch on. Eventually they're gonna get tired of the circus. And it's been a shift in the world, and you're seeing a lot of people saying they tired of the circus, and you're seeing a lot of content start to shift, even from the bigger platforms. I see them tapping into more serious conversations and less goofiness, because life is real.
How much junk can you eat to your stomach just,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Life is real. Life is real for everybody. We passed the point of being able to pretend like everything is all good. Not saying that everything ain't all good, because it is. Life is what you make it. But life is real. The facade of just jumping on Instagram and trying to make it look better than what it really is, that era is done. The YNs, they're not even posting. They're not even posting at all. So the whole world has just shifted to realism, should I say. I think people trying to get more in tune with realism. We got so much technology, and we walking around 5G, 6G, Wi-Fi signals all day. You see NFL, NBA players, they're starting to go back to the wired headphones, because now we finding out the wireless headphones, it's deep frying and scrambling our brain cells. So everybody is reverting back to what we were supposed to have been already, tapped in with nature, tapped in with your true inner self. Less of this fabricated bullshit that's going on out here.
No, definitely. And before Messiah got here, you kind of said something about that. Like, there's no childhood stars. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, why is that? Why are we changing from different things? And it's kind of all circling back what you just said, bro. We kind of escaping from the human form, bro. Like, we don't grow up with people no more. It's no longer like human connections, huh? Everything is just driven off of social media, kind of like playing. I feel like if the wave says do this, everybody follows it. Nobody wants to be original anymore. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being original is kind of like played out. Everybody just hopping on what everybody is doing.
Do we even still want more childhood stars?
I think it'd be a good idea for the kids.
Mostly all them kids that was childhood stars is fucked up.
Yeah, and that's
in this day and age. A lot of them grow up, didn't really necessarily have a childhood. You see the Orlando Browns, you see the Ravens, you see outside of like Bow Wow and maybe people that had like Romeo fathers and stuff in their lives, majority of them their life turned out cool, but internally them niggas is gassed out. They whoop.
No, it's a fucked up thing, because it's like a double-edged sword where we had those people to look at that gave us something to still, I feel like, remain in a childlike realm at that point in your life, where now you have kids who are 14, 13, right? We had J14 magazines like that, teen magazines and shit. Now these kids are adultified, where it's like they looking at their 28-year-old sister and they want what they got. They're watching the same TikToks. They're watching the same influencers, the same YouTube, the same movies. So now the 18-year-old thinks they're as grown as the 28-year-old. Not that is always, because it's been that here and there, but it's to the point now where it's like
there's a separation.
There's damn near no separation. We had shit to do just for kids or stars to look at that was just for kids, movies,
Teens
things
as
like
well.
that. Even little clubs and parties we used to have. Like things have changed so much now where I just feel like we need to differentiate that.
But like bro said, when you look back, a lot of them kids were being exploited.
Yeah, and that's
a lot
the
of
part
those
where
kids
it's
were
bad.
being exploited mentally, sexually. You come to find out all these things was happening behind the scenes. Britney Spears, she done lost her mind. She was the teen star. Macaulay Culkin lost his mind. It seems like there's a pattern of kid stars and them losing their mind. I mean, even Bow Wow, like I didn't even know how to do laundry. Like simple stuff. Fall in love with the industry rat because she folded his clothes and separated the whites from the colors. So it's like, goddamn, like is we for real? You got Michael Jackson, Never Land, because he want to live out a childhood he never had before.
That's basically all I'm getting at. Yeah.
But I think you said a good point though, because you said Romeo had his father, and I feel like if you have because Romeo dad was in the industry first, then he brought his son up. But I feel like having a strong father helped protect you from that negative. Not saying it would stop everything bad from happening, but I think having a strong father helps you stay on the right track if you are in that lane.
People like Romeo, I say that because, Master P was a solid dude from where he from. And then he understood the industry. He didn't play the industry, weird stuff, games, and all that type of stuff.
He was
so
in Empire too.
I think he was easier to guide him through certain stuff, what to do and what not to do. They're not hurting for money. Like some kids that maybe their adult figures want to live through the kid so they could become the star and you make the money off the kid. Where Master B had a setup where it's like you could do what you want, whether you want to play football, whether you want to just go to school or do this music stuff. That don't last. You got other stuff to fall back on.
Do you think Bad Bunny had a father?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
He
pay.
probably did.
I don't pay attention enough to Bad Bunny.
No,
he
I'm
probably
only
did.
asking because I seen the Super Bowl ad. He's performing at the halftime show, and he had a skirt on or a dress with some Timberlands. And I go, damn. When Usher was performing at the Super Bowl, he had a kilt, aka a skirt on.
We argued down about that. They were trying to justify Thomas. Y'all don't know culture,
right?
Out there
But what is this culture? What is dress and Timberland culture?
Isn't he Puerto Rican? And that's part of America. Last time
Bruh,
I checked,
but what is dress and Timberland culture? But then you magically have the Super Bowl halftime show. So it looks like one of these Hollywood ritual stuff's going on, right? I see what
you linking up.
Yeah, like
you
it's
on that
looking like this
thing. He's selling the soda.
Bingo.
I think.
But I see
is it a coincidence or are these niggas just using this as I'm gonna get some clout on social media?
There is no coincidence. We know it's part of these niggas' contracts. We watch we had these same conversations time and time again. It's either you just don't care and you got to take care of the people that you feel like it could be influenced by and help them understand the difference. Outside of that, they're going to keep pushing propaganda and controlling you. I just seen somebody else say he don't even make English music.
No, he don't.
Majority of the population at a Super Bowl is going to be it's going to be people that don't understand Spanish. You might got a 7-8%.
Put that Spanish.
Regardless of that, who wants to hear that? Now, it would make more sense if he was doing the soccer, the FIFA or something where majority of the stuff where people can understand that in Spanish, but you're doing a Super Bowl halftime show where everybody's there going to be English. And y'all had the nerve to cry about Kendrick. I want to see the outlast when they do this.
I want to see the outrage for sure.
Well, that's what I wanted to bring up is to me, it's Jay-Z, right, being a genius. To me personally, because he did it with Kendrick. Okay, I'm going to bring Kendrick off the strength of the beef. Then I'm going to have Kendrick tell the NFL, fuck you. That's going to make all these people mad. And they're going to go tweet about it. And then it's going to send out a ripple effect. It's going to be the same thing with Bad Bunny because he's giving an artist to perform to a fan base that historically is against all of those things, right?
You know how many people in the U.S. going to change that channel at the halftime show?
I think
me being one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to know not one word. What I'm going to watch this for?
I think that's how most people think, but I also believe, like, again, being out here in SoCal, Spanish is a big demographic. So a lot of the fans are probably going to watch like I don't know what his music.
Super Bowl is worldwide though. You got to think about.
I get it, and it's gonna be in Hispanic cultures. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be watching as well. So I feel like it's gonna be a niche for people. Same thing with the hip hop crowd. Like not everybody. It's not for everybody, but I think he's popular enough.
Hip hop is the most number one influential.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with him. Me personally, I don't find nothing wrong with it. Like, am I gonna like it? No, but I didn't like Coldplay and all them other motherfuckers. But it's the Super Bowl. Like
you don't like Coldplay?
I mean, like
Coldplay is
a full on performance. Me personally, no.
I'd rather have the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Some songs,
me too. I can do
but okay, even them, like a couple songs, cool. But I'm not like a diehard fan.
Let me ask you this though: what if you think he go bring out any features? Like, cause I know he got that song with Cardi B. That I
Nah,
like it like that. Or
he'll bring out some. He's gonna. I think he's gonna be straight Latin.
Y'all,
Like,
y'all, but
I
y'all,
think he has to bring
straight
features.
Latin.
Yeah,
I think he got to.
No, but it's straight Latin. Like,
but y'all
like
going,
Daddy
y'all,
Yankee
y'all.
and shit.
See, but
Like,
this is what we be doing, and niggas is going off and basically just missing what I'm getting at is to piggyback off your point. It's not about whether I feel like whether I should like it or not. It's about what he was just saying. Is this just a coincidence? And is it? And I'm just falling back into that of them using this dude, like he just said, wearing this stuff, and then the dude don't even speak English. Where are they trying to go with that? It's not about whether I feel like they should put Spanish music on TV or not. It's just what's the deeper issue about using him in that platform in that way?
And to people who gonna ask, well, what about Kendrick? He didn't have to wear the dress. It's like, come on, it was politics in that too, right? The Take Drake Down campaign. We all know what happened with that. He did the lawsuit. Okay, boom, we're gonna do this. We're gonna
and they
put it on
said
the
he wore a
world
dress
stage.
what a couple weeks before in that Chanel shoot.
Who,
I don't know,
Kendrick?
or him and they had the long kilt.
Oh,
with the
see,
white
okay,
shirt.
so they did do it.
So,
I didn't know
I
that.
mean,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's,
See,
it's,
I didn't see it, but I knew that was
it's-
gonna be one of the comments. That's why.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's
That shit ain't no coincidence, man. I'm tired of saying I don't know. It's not a coincidence. All these grown ass men
he's a
are
super
in
big.
dresses and in skirts every time they have a big moment. We can't keep saying I don't know.
But
Now
Bad
say,
Bunny
don't
has
care.
already been known for
doing that. So that's why I'm like,
stuff.
he's just a super
yeah,
big
so
artist.
he
that,
came in the game, let you know.
nigga with a name Bad Bunny. Come on, bro.
But he let you know I'm willing to do whatever it takes to go through that door.
Nah, we know that.
That's what Cuz said.
and I have my theory actually about the reggaeton artist when it comes to that and their part in the industry, because you pay attention to them.
They play like that.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna
They
what
play
I'm
like
gonna
that,
say is
bro.
this: if you
you
look
talking
at
about?
some of our stereotypical people in the industry, and then you look at like their side of it, it's 10 times. It's like putting 20 on 10s, if that makes sense. So their artists are more dressed up, colorful hair, crazy. Like it's a lot of shit where it's like I feel like they really got them by the nuts.
This was an explanation I heard. People who do that type of worship, you know, that worship them different deities, or you want to call it devil worship, whatever you want to call it, they don't view man and woman. They think you're just the energy of masculine and feminine. So they can, I guess, transform into either one that they want to be, which is the trans thing, right? I'm a man and I'm woman.
Yeah.
I'm both. I'm masculine and I'm feminine. So when they wearing dresses and they doing shit like that, they just look at it as if I'm tapping into my feminine energy at that moment. But at any given moment, I can go back to the masculine because I'm both.
Yeah.
Because we got, you know, both of the chromosomes or whatever. So
Yeah, but
I see
that's why it's XX and it's XY. It's not meant to be that way. But
Well, I don't subscribe to that. Hopefully he'll get some numbers. He'll get his music up for this, but I won't be tuning into it.
he's already down there. He's successful, really.
He's like the Mexican Drake.
no, he's definitely successful.
Yeah,
What
man.
numbers do y'all predict that performance is going to do as far as number one?
So this is the thing. When it comes to numbers at this point in time, from like 2014 when streaming started till now, like numbers don't, to me personally, they're all fake. They're all package deals. They're all like, it's all botted up. All of it comes with some sort of terms and conditions for them to put extras on top of whatever it is. So even Kendrick's views, whatever that was, shave some off the top because it wasn't that.
Now, I mean,
Like,
just the
it's-
performance at the Super Bowl itself. Like, you
that's
think
what I'm saying.
Oh, that too?
Well,
You think they bought the
they-
views?
He's saying
all of
everything
that
is a
shit.
number game in
Yeah.
general. So
So
take
they're gonna
something off
put-
of anything that you count numbers
Yeah,
with.
take it with a grain of salt because they probably added 500.
Bro, he's
to a
going to
million
do
on it.
bigger numbers than Kendrick, than Snoop and Dre.
Well, for sure.
Because what you just said he's doing. He got the outfits on. So that's the propaganda.
You think
they
he gonna do
push.
bigger numbers?
Yeah, he's gonna do bigger numbers.
Bro.
He's
Yeah, I don't
he's
know.
bigger than Kendrick. He
Bro.
can go. They're both big artists, but I think he's bigger like around the world. I
He's
do.
going to do numbers.
I don't know
bro.
about that. I gotta look into
Because
that.
if he does more numbers than Kendrick at that Super Bowl halftime show, I'm gonna question those numbers.
I am too.
I
But
wouldn't
he's
be
gonna do-
surprised.
Who the fuck is really tuning in for that?
Bro, you got to realize, man, Bad Bunny is going to have all the Spanish-speaking fans tuned in.
That's
telling
cool,
you.
but
Because you got to look at his
Y'all gotta- yeah.
actual streaming numbers, and then okay, how many fans does he have compared
So
to?
he's
and
Kendrick?
then,
reggaeton,
and then
right?
y'all gotta
Yeah.
think this is NFL
He probably the
players, owners, and
I get you. It's
stuff
like,
like
it's
that.
ugly. Yeah, I'm not watching it.
They're not gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it play out. I don't know.
I'm not listening to a nigga calling himself Bad Bunny, so that's me. But while we on the topic of music, Ab Soul is in the he's in the algorithm. Listen, all the tweets didn't work. The lashing out at the label didn't work. The spitting 150,000 bars of hot fire didn't work. The dropping some of the greatest albums over at TDE didn't work. Him going to the radio station and choking in a freestyle got him viral. Was this calculated or was this a B-Rabbit moment?
Guaranteed calculated and trolled. Ab-Soul ain't have no moment like that. He know what the fuck going on. Everything is dumbed down, and he said it on his video. He said, man, it happens. I pulled a B-Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? So he know what the fuck going on. He like, I got to dumb it all the way down just for y'all to appreciate anything that I've done. So that's the only way I can see it. I don't see Ab-Soul choking that hard like he did.
That was comedy. I was crying.
He went up there and blew their platform out on purpose like that.
Tender fender.
He basically saying this how niggas rap. That was his.
Man, hold on though.
He was trolling them.
He's showing. He's like,
I'm so tired of that. Though.
This what he's doing.
I'm so tired of that.
It don't matter. But
niggas do some dumb shit. He be like, "Oh, I was trolling you." No, nigga, you're trash. You was trash on that shit. It's okay. I
firmly believe
you was too high.
Bruh.
Nigga couldn't see the screen. Whatever happened. You fucked up. That shit was trash.
What are you arguing about?
Nigga got
being a good rapper. I'm
talking about the from 2012. He was a great rapper.
I know, but we had a whole thing.
2012.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because when I was
they trying to derail me. We talking about one freestyle. We're talking about one freestyle.
How Ab-Soul was regular and all this other stuff.
We talking about one freestyle.
I was like, niggas probably music just ain't that shit. Niggas was in here killing me for that. But what I'm saying is, I know for a fact you're not letting you tell you to come on whatever Complex, Cosmic Kevin, you know in advance you coming up here and pull some shit like that. Nigga been rapping for 20 years.
What's the point of it though?
I'm gonna tell you this.
I just told you
if it's content, and this motherfucker don't come out with another hit or something like that, this nigga's trash. And I'm agree with Kali. This nigga, all right, he fell off. We can say that he trolling. But if he don't come out with a hit or a song or a verse that's about to be hot within the next 72 hours, my nigga, it's done.
Because everybody talking about him right now. So right now,
I'm taking everything.
Right now would be the time to drop. Like
that's
what
I'm saying.
Nah, everybody's talking about.
That's cool. That's cool. It'd be a time to drop. But look how fast niggas crucified niggas for trying to be these evil geniuses. But let the white people create puppets out of niggas like Bad Bunny, make a nigga put on a dress, do all this other weird shit. And y'all got grace of how it's gonna work, how it's gonna do numbers. The nigga
ain't the same thing.
This is my point though. But a nigga, whatever, choke or rap or do whatever, and y'all crucified a nigga for it.
Because we're part of the culture. We actually we don't know. I don't know no Bad Bunny shit, so I don't even support that shit.
Because let's look at it. Say he drops 150 bars, goes crazy. Does it go as viral as him doing that choke?
Well, he needed the choke.
Do we even know about him freestyling if he just goes up there, drops a hot freestyle? Ab-Soul went crazy. We probably don't hear about it, to be honest.
But my thing is just like, I don't see where the troll is at.
Unless he did somebody.
I don't see. Maybe it was a troll. I don't know. But I'm tired of niggas saying, "Hey, I trolled. You fucked up. It's okay. It's okay to fuck up.
Too,
and it's over with. And you go on. He's a good enough artist to have a fuck up and get back on his.
He's a good enough artist to where they won't fuck up like that. That just sound like I'd have to be an idiot to believe he really. I don't care how high this nigga got. All these niggas be rapping high off perks and doing all this other shit. Ab-Soul's not getting that high where he just forgot every fucking bar.
No, I don't think so. Hey, we can't curse that much either, though. Just to give y'all a heads up. We dropping a lot of F-bombs.
We 200. Come on, we gotta
expand the vocabulary.
You know what's crazy? Tell him to have a note to self because he the main one who do it.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this: if he was just giving us a heads up, if he would dropped a hot bar, he would have to diss somebody though. That's the only way that I think.
No, I'm not saying that. But like he just said, if he would have gave us 100 bars and running, people would have just clowned him for that. To me, I'm looking at it maybe from my brain, my context. I don't think Ab-Soul being from TDE right now and you going out like that after all these years over a what was it, Complex freestyle?
Nigga was on Kai. He got nervous in front of Kai Cenat.
Oh, it was on the Kai Cenat.
That's a big deal right now. I got 400,000 niggas
watching.
Oh,
no, it ain't no big deal. All they do is goofy stuff on there.
Tender fender bender. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get it.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Red Rose, white ceiling. They should have just pulled
Red Rose, white ceiling with a
But that's what I mean. Any rapper, before they fall off like that, you have something memorized where you can just pull a game.
All right, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was in the Red Rose, white ceiling.
That's crazy.
Hey, tell me what's your daughter's birthday? Yeah, I bought her a Red Rose.
I don't care why you did it. I just don't believe he went out like that just to do it, just to go like that. The world is a stage. It's calculated. You on Kai Cenat stream. You did bunk. And like you said, now it's 1 million people on his stream. that's gonna say, yeah, they gonna remember Ab-Soul name.
Ain't that sad though? All the music he dropped his whole career, I think this probably is the most viral he's ever went.
Don't do that to him.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's
he is.
the most viral he's ever been, bro.
Control system, he was cracking. He was just cracking before social media was
never
really
was
Right
cracking.
now, why you stop,
He
bro?
never was this viral.
He was
bro.
never. He was never this viral, bro.
Okay,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. This is a viral moment.
It's a bad
None
viral
of his.
moment.
Where
Is
we
it
at?
bad?
Is it bad? I thought viral meant shit. I got the attention. Now what you
Right,
gonna do with it?
exactly. That's what,
Now he got to drop.
Exactly. That's my point.
He got to drop right now.
You don't think so? If you come out with a banger verse or something,
Yeah, no, that'll be hot, but we'll see if he does.
because
We'll see
look,
if he does it.
they did the Joey thing. That light went out so fast.
Oh my God, that was
that
here
was
today,
the quick,
gone tomorrow.
yeah,
Facts.
that was the quickest.
We don't even
little
hear about
fake rap
Joey
beefs
Badass.
no more. Yeah,
They had the kitty gloves on with that one though. They didn't really go in on each other like they maybe could have.
yeah, but even after that round, Joey tried to go in on everybody from the West. Everybody dropped their disses. Is done.
exactly.
That was the quickest beef
He
ever.
packed the West up, but we keeping it on it.
No, he did. He packed
the
niggas
West
up. He got niggas up out of here. But while we on the topic of music, who was that just DJ Academics said there's no money in rap. Rap is a rap. It's over with. That's why you see everybody podcasting. Now you see Fabulous, Mano, Jim Jones. They going to start their podcast. And I just seen an interview with Hell Rel, and he was talking about how if anybody owns a streaming service, he looks at them as a culture vulture. So even Jay-Z with Tidal, he considers him a culture vulture because the streaming services, they're graping the artist. They're not in it for the artist. So anybody that's for streaming is against the artistry. Y'all agree or disagree with that?
I agree 100%. Because how can you be a for the artist if you paying an artist
Cents on a
tenths of a penny on a dollar? It's like how can I say I'm for you when I'm actually seeing all the money you making and I'm giving you a crumb off this whole big ass piece of bread, and then I'm, you know what I mean, I'm putting others type of stipulations within the contract to keep you bind. You can't even wear certain underwear. Like it's like they can't wear certain hats. I'm a damn near a slave for what?
But
For a
they
little
signed
bit
that
of, for a little
360
bit of
deal,
nothing.
though. I mean, they signed it. So I mean,
Nah, that's basically what I was gonna get at next. Go ahead.
yeah,
Shay.
no, I'm saying you sign that 360 again. Once you sign to these big labels or you go with the streaming thing, there's also an example of people who did it on their own. Master P, Nip. It's all about what your work ethics is.
Streaming wasn't around when Master P was around.
Whoa. I'm talking about, yeah, it wasn't, but Jay-Z.
They knew their worth.
They knew their worth.
But the
That's what I'm
game
trying to
wasn't
get
a-
at. But hold on. What I
Okay,
was about to
I'm
say
gonna
is
play devil's advocate. Go ahead.
Jay-Z knew it was about to head that way. That's why he did the title thing.
Mhm.
And again, what you just say about the music industry, he don't care about his people. He was worried about himself.
Right, and knowing who you deal with, y'all choose to put y'all music on these streaming
Exactly.
platforms.
You don't have to.
Y'all choose to go that route, and then you choose to make and cry about it. Yes, every rapper, majority of them that's getting in business are businessmen that's not trying to. They're never claiming to be for the artist. Now, if you're a person that's acting like you're being for the artist, they're learning the game from these label people, and then they're getting on there and doing you the same way. But I don't agree with that. I'd rather see artists make more money, but at the end of the day, you don't have to go that route.
See, I don't like to use the Master P's and the Babies as examples because they was in a whole
It's
different
independent
climate.
people right now still making money. Joyner Lucas is probably making more money than majority of these rappers right now. You don't hear him on nothing on mainstream TV.
We're not saying that you can't make money. We're saying that superstar status type of money you're not gonna make without a major. Meaning you got to deal with the people who own the streaming services. That's what's going on. You're not gonna be a Drake selling independently. Like that's just not finna happen. You're not going worldwide because that takes a budget. They say it take about $1 million alone to create a hit record. So if I'm selling out the trunk, I don't got no damn million to just throw out there to these radios like play my shit.
And not just that, like back then, I feel like Monopoly was still being played. You had multiple artists that you had Jay-Z coming up, you had Master P, you had Death Row, you had all these different things where now you don't really have that. You're back to the big labels, and then you have the streaming companies, right, that are really just, you know what I mean, ran by them. And so that's what's running through the thing. And it's like, it's not really.
So when all those black men own those companies, why didn't we work together? And why are we not working together now? If we know they're against us, why don't artists just start working independently and support each other?
This
So
is what,
because
hold on.
even
This is
an
what he said
independent
today.
artist,
Because he said black men. He named some of the black label owners who he considered culture vultures as well. He's saying culture vulture don't have a skin color. Like you can be black and be a vulture. He named Steve Stout. And then the interview was like, well, what about Jay-Z? He had title. He like, yeah, him too. So he like, I'm not holding no punches.
and what's
Yeah, but
independent today, like
Even if not holding up pumps, okay, like I just looked up this. It said Joyner Lucas make $1.6 million per month through YouTube earnings, varying income streams and stuff like that. So it's ways that they can make money. It's the only way you structuring what you doing.
And what's your level of success? What do you define what success is? Not everybody want to be Drake. Some people cool just being regional famous or whatever the case may be.
But most people, right? Like even the term independent in today's music climate is kind of a sham because most of these people have distribution deals with these major record labels. So I might be appearing as a independent artist. Yes, I'm out the trunk, whatever the case is. But when it's time for my album to go up or go streaming or whatever, I have a distribution deal that's going to push this further than what it would if I'm out the trunk. So even the whole independent thing is not necessarily the case because these people still have backing. They just don't say that they do. Chance the Rapper, Nip, all these people have these distribution deals that still pushes.
Yeah,
Kendrick, even Jordan Lucas, he's been on 3 labels. He's been on Atlantic.
I'm not saying they never said they wasn't. I'm just saying it's ways around that because it still was points before Nip had distribution deals. Then once he learned and got out of those deals he had before, he learned, okay, what makes sense? Yes, a distribution makes more sense. If I'm going to control everything else, y'all pushing my stuff out there is going to make more sense.
But he learned from the fail with the major, because that's all failing is a learning lesson.
Exactly.
That's literally all it is. When you learn to ride a bike, you fall until you learn how to balance, right? But you're not going to learn how to balance unless you fall. So he had to go to the label, fail. Okay, I picked up this game. Now I know what to do on my own. You feel me? Just give me some distribution, like you said, and I put my money up.
But at the same time, what he did before that is what got him to the label. So he was already out the trunk before he even got to a label in the first place. But there's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, people are still choosing to put their music on these streams and on these apps and stuff like that. And that's just what's going to come.
So what's the alternative? Because another point that Hell Rail made, which I was like, damn, I didn't think about that. With record sales, they couldn't really lie about how much you made off your record sales because there's a number that you sold. Every CD gets scanned. And if your money come up short, you can physically go to the office and address the CEOs, like the head of the record companies, right? It's been a bunch of stories of Puff going down there, punching people out, Dame Dash going down there, they throwing chairs through windows, and then, oh man, all right, here go your check. Like 50 went down there with his goons and the guns out. Hold on, because they saying you can't do that now. Everything is through email, and with the streams, you can't track it because they own the streaming, so they can tell you anything.
They own the data.
But we didn't been on here, and y'all didn't argue that they was finessing sales back then, buying them themselves and stuff like that.
No, to improve the sales. I'm saying, but the number that you're supposed to make on your contract, okay, I make 75 cents on every dollar sold on the CD or something like that. They gotta scan the CD's physical copy, so they can't give you a check missing the money.
Yeah, but
you gonna go, hold on, man, this sound scan say I sold this, and you can walk straight to the office. Because now with the streams, there is no office to walk to. It's, hey, email me.
And I'll get back to you in 90 days.
So exactly. It sounds like we need to find another hustle then. It sounds like
streaming is the new hustle.
I'm about to say create our own streaming. Either when you become a rapper, create your own streaming service so you can somehow, some way own everything and track the numbers.
Is the alternative going back to physical? Because I even think about photos, right?
Where you gonna play it on? What you gonna play it on? You ain't gonna play it on no CD, no tape player.
Ain't no
cars have that.
Okay, so telling them not to go to the streaming services don't work then, right? Because where else you gonna play it if it's not on the streaming service?
So this is where it's like
design a website where you can purchase the music through the
said already.
But this is a great point about how like they funnel you into a way of this is what you're gonna do regardless until the next 30, 40 years something comes and somebody makes that big
y'all
shift.
Gonna do this until we figure it out for y'all.
That's what I'm saying though. Until somebody comes, whoever the next Steve Jobs, whoever it is, and says, hey, I'm gonna make this piece of technology, and with this technology is going to come all of this, that's when shit will change. But until then,
why is it only rappers that you're hearing about coming out about the money in music?
But it's not only rappers that actually complain about their music.
This what you hear the most crying about is rappers. Like rappers can't do this, rappers can't make money. Is this part of their agenda the whole time anyway? To get rid of rap in a sense. Like rap is watered down. You don't hear no other genres complaining the way rappers do.
No, rock and roll do.
Yeah, they complain.
It's just not to the level of a rapper.
No, it's just not on our algorithm. It's probably not on your algorithm. But they complain.
Yeah,
they talk
I heard a few.
I didn't say it never exists. The most you hear in anything in music about how the rappers is getting fucked.
I would say rock, R&B, and rap.
I think everybody complained. Like you got to remember TLC. They had a whole series on how they got.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Like you said, it just may not be in your algorithm.
But y'all using TLC, that's the culture still. I meant things outside of the type of
What you talking about
genres
outside
we're
of
in.
black culture?
Yes.
The culture is us. It don't matter what genre.
But the music industry, like you can go through multiple people, through different genres of music who have found some shady shit going on their deals or have gotten, fucked out of money, whatever the case is.
Yeah,
but just whites, blacks, rock, country, whatever, because the music industry is just predatory as a whole.
Right. The point is to make money without giving out the same amount that you're pulling in. I'm gonna give you the least amount, and then I'm trying to make the most. That just is what it is. So I was just trying to think of alternatives, but all the alternatives still pointing back to the streaming. Because let's say your 5 favorite artists, are you gonna be going on their websites daily to try to find their new music as opposed to just your Apple subscription or Spotify?
Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do it. But if I know I really like, if I ain't heard an album for it and they say it's gonna drop, they're somehow, some way putting it on social media like, hey, my album gonna drop, then I will make a fourth effort to do it at that time.
My 5 favorite artists, if I'm listening to them, I will go to their shit to find their music. I will. When certain artists was like, hey, every so much, or even when Nip was doing that, every 10,000 followers, I'm gonna drop a new leak. I was going to his stuff for his only leaks. And different rappers, if Jadakiss stop putting anything on YouTube right now, and I'm a Jadakiss fan, and he puts it on his page, and I can go find it or whatever and download it that way.
I'm not doing that.
I ain't saying
and that's
you.
all I'm
That's
saying.
me.
Because I'm thinking about, okay, but let's take you out. Let's say the masses. I'm saying the masses compared to people that could just go on the streaming site. Like you got people that won't watch a full podcast and will only watch a clip. If you don't upload a clip, you don't exist to them.
And then, but
like
then
they
we
that
talking,
lazy.
But we
Yeah,
talking about music, something that's gonna make you feel good and make people party to it.
I don't think people
stuff
doing
like
No,
that.
it's the same thing.
It's the
I
same
think
thing, yeah.
I think people have been programmed.
Bruh, our podcast versus
easy
a
access.
3-minute piece of music is nowhere near the same. And for
You
me,
missing what I'm saying? I'm saying
I know.
the steps to get it.
Get it, yeah. They
I'm
gotta go
saying-
first.
Y'all
They gotta do work. They
Y'all
gotta do the
saying,
work to
y'all
go.
saying you won't do that right now. If Drake took all his music off and his OnlyFans can only go get his music off his IG, everybody will go to his IG.
They did actually do that during the little plot twist shit he jumped. Remember he dropped 100 gigs and everybody did go
No,
to
that's
it.
Instagram. I'm saying they own website. 'Cause he
know,
don't own
but-
Instagram.
yes, but I'm not saying he
Exactly.
does. But
Instagram is still like a streaming
capable-
service.
He's capable of doing
Yeah,
that.
he has a
I'm
point
saying
with it, but-
Instagram is a streaming service.
And you can
still.
click on your phone and just
they're
boom, boom, boom.
paying you out. They're paying you out.
I'm
so
saying going to a nigga's www.drake.com.
They're not doing that.
Nah.
They're not doing
These
that.
YNs ain't doing that shit.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Say you in
Drake
the gym.
fans
You in
will
the
do it.
gym, bro. You're not about to stop what you're doing. Go to www.drake.com
Oh, God.
/new music. You're not about to do that each time to like listen to an album. You
I
gonna
don't
go back
know,
to the
though.
streaming service.
Man.
I didn't say each time.
Man.
No, but I'm saying, like,
I
you're
would
not,
hope so, though.
if this
That's the only
if
way to
this-
get the music.
I would
Think
hope
of
so.
think about it though. Think about it. If they're dropping no music, your favorite artist, you sit here tell me, and they say I'm gonna drop 16 songs tonight at 1 in the morning, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, you're going to go listen to it. We wait for people to drop
Right
albums
now
and
on
all type
streaming,
of stuff
yeah.
right now to go figure it out.
All right, so
where it's out. This is the only place you can go get it. When Nip dropped them the 10,000 copies, how many people went and lined up for that?
Yeah.
And it was still free. They would have paid $100 and lined up around his store to go get it. You talking about
All right,
you
so
wouldn't
look,
go online to go
and
do
that's
it.
Them
cool
niggas
for
wanted
the
to meet that
Right,
nigga.
though.
That's cool for the.
That's-
What
but
are you
listen, but
talking
yeah.
about?
They wanted
So
to
let me-
meet the
Yeah.
Y'all
nigga.
keep
But
making
that's the
excuses
case,
for why
then-
people will
but
do
that-
it.
So look,
Yeah.
let me tell you this. That's going to not happen because everybody wants conveniency. That's why we have things like delivery service and stuff like that. For what? Conveniency. There is no more record label. Shout out to Long Beach. The VIP is shut down because nobody's going to
The
the store to go
VIP, the
buy.
VIP, you can still go in there,
Well,
but it's
what
not
I'm
the
saying
store.
is
Shut
this,
down.
I think
What I'm
but
saying
look.
is nobody's going to the store to wait in line to go buy
But hold on,
music
hold
when
on,
they
hold
can
on.
just go on their phone.
You're missing the point. If
No,
you
man,
have-
people are
if
lazy
you-
now,
love
bro.
overshadows conveniency. So it's like I feel like that's what you're saying. Like
If
the
you
love
have
of the
no
artist.
access to this person's
is more.
music,
You
right-
gone. You off
right-
the, most
no,
of these
look,
niggas won't
Tyler,
exist.
Perfect example. I'm gonna keep using Nip right now. We keep talking about Black Sam need to put some music out. If Black Sam said you can only go get Nipsey new music right now from the
Because he's
marathon,
deceased,
whatever.
though,
We
limited.
going.
Bro,
We
Nip
going.
is
We
dead.
going here
That's-
going.
yeah,
Listen,
Kelly's
When
probably
Nip
alive.
was
Listen.
alive, he wasn't doing no real numbers.
This is
Yeah,
what I'm
that-
saying.
That's true
He
too.
wasn't doing no numbers.
Y'all might
nigga.
not want to hear
Hey,
that, but
listen,
that's true.
listen,
Yeah,
listen,
Yes,
that's true.
people lined
We
up.
loved him from
Why
the
y'all
West.
starting to scream though?
No,
This is my
I'm
point.
saying,
Y'all
people lined
no,
up.
y'all not making no sense right now. If the artist is dropping no music nowhere else, you can go get it. And this is your favorite artist.
Yeah.
You're going to go get it.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
is we
are.
talking
Yeah, you
about?
are. Not all
Y'all buying
favorite
apps to
Not
watch
everybody,
sports.
but a lot of people.
Y'all buying apps to go do all type of stuff.
So
Majority
how do
of
you gain new fans?
What do you-
Exactly.
Because
What do
new
you
fans
mean?
might just stumble on a song on the
with
stream
somebody
and oh
featured.
damn,
Yeah,
yeah, that's hot.
I've learned new artists from features, from bumping like a player or somebody.
I feel like that's true, but I
What
also,
are we talking
but I
about?
feel like streaming has actually decreased the ability for you to find more music. Me personally, because it used to be Pandora, SoundCloud. You got homies that give you shit that's random. Oh, check this song out. You outside, you moving around. It's not really the same no more. There's these already made playlists of things that the label, again, because they have these deals with these artists and say, hey, we put you on this Rap Caviar or Spotify.
And
This is 100 songs.
you know what's
This what
crazy?
you getting.
You know what's crazy in my lifetime? I went and got more albums from a CD or went and paid for something than I ever did just even on Apple Music or these apps that we got right now. Even though it's too accessible, I haven't really went out my way like I did for other people's music that I really fuck
Okay,
with.
what about the masses though? We're talking about the masses.
I'm
We
only
ain't talking
speaking
about
for
just
me. Y'all talking about
we're
you telling me what
about the
everybody else
masses.
gonna do.
Look,
Yes.
let's take a superstar. Let's take,
Nobody thought Nip was good. You said he didn't do no numbers. Nobody
Okay.
thought Jay-Z was gonna buy 10,000 copies.
Well, that has nothing to do with the numbers.
to his
though.
example, take like a Justin Bieber and say he says, look, fuck everything. I'm only dropping. Go get my shit in Best Buy at 12. Right now, people will go
When
do
Tory
it.
Lanez did
For
what he
sure.
did.
Who's going
When
to Best
Tory
Buy?
Lanez- when Tory-
If Justin Bieber was to say, like we're talking about somebody who's on the masses, right? Like whether you like him or not, if he says, hey, I'm only selling this at Best Buy, this is where it's gonna be.
They're paying $1,500.
Yeah, they're gonna
We're
go get
talking
They're paying
superstar status.
Yeah,
We're talking
exactly.
up and
You're taking
coming
an anomaly, bro.
artists.
Y'all didn't say
Oh,
up and
if
coming.
I'm talking about a suit.
No, if you're an up and coming
Y'all didn't
artist,
say up and
you
coming.
can't. Yeah, if you're up and coming artist,
Don't
you
say
can't.
that.
Bro,
Don't
if
say
you're
that's
an
just what it's
up-and-coming
supposed to
artist,
know.
bro,
Yeah.
how do you break in the game if I'm not dealing with the majors, I'm not on the streaming, and I'm only gonna start my own website
Yeah, you can't.
with no capital, no,
Well, you
no,
should have been
no
specific about up and
advertising.
coming.
Nigga, we were just talking about the game, period. Y'all
Exactly.
went to the Jay-Z and Justin Bieber and Drake, duh.
When we talk about music, who else
The
we talking
majors,
about?
the majors made them already.
True. That's true. So that's
They
unfair.
didn't
That's
come
an
from the
unfair
ground
advantage.
up, nigga. That's unfair advantage.
Everybody came from the ground up at some point.
The majors put them where they were at. Without a,
Well, yeah,
a
if you don't-
major, they're not going to be at
You
that
had to work
status.
to get to that major.
Yes, but the
to
major
become
pushed
relevant.
you. Yes, but the major still made you.
Yeah, you're not. If you're up and coming, you got to use the internet.
It
It's
costs
no
$1
other way.
million to break a hit record.
So what are we talking about then? Why are they crying then if you know you got to use the internet?
If I'm Joyner Lucas and I'm making $1 million a month, do I have $1 million just to dish out for a hit record?
No.
Exactly. Which
I
is
don't
why
know
you
what
just
he
said
got.
I don't hear the hit. You just
I know what he got.
you just
said,
read the shit, nigga.
You said if you're making $1 million a month, do I have $1 million to push out? I said I don't know what the nigga got. I know he's making $1 million a month off of just that alone. I don't
If
know
I'm
what else.
bringing in
I don't
a-
know what else he's doing.
All right, and look, y'all let us know in the comments. Would y'all go get
He turn one of them on. Oh, this motherfucker.
nigga?
Turn one of them on.
It's on.
It is.
Oh,
This
man.
nigga got that motherfucking Cactus
Man.
Jack, nigga. This nigga got a wool sweater on, a wool
Man.
button up, nigga. You in Cali? What the fuck? No pun intended.
I don't know why y'all never turning things so they can move. Like
So they
y'all
can
need-
move. Nigga came in here with a full fucking jacket on, talking about so they can move.
Man.
Hey, Tyreek Hill broke his
This
leg.
thing got his whole sweatsuit on. Talking about
I'm not talking about I'm hot though.
because you got the fan only on you.
Yeah.
No, I
Fuck is
don't.
you talking about?
Yeah, true.
This nigga, wow.
Now
that's
it's
good.
blowing this way.
No, it's not, nigga. It's blowing that way and that way.
This nigga crazy.
Two
Hey,
fans that can rotate.
hey,
They
if you
want it
got
to the
Tyreek
next.
Hill in your fantasy, I suggest you go hit the free
Well
agency.
done steak. He's cooked.
What
His,
happened,
his
John?
leg looked like the NBA
Hey,
dude.
bro,
though.
doing
leg.
this. Leg
Yeah.
doing this.
No, it really is, which is
It's
crazy.
really doing
Who was that
that.
from the Warriors that broke his leg?
I don't really watch basketball too much.
Somebody broke it.
That's what his leg looked like. Nah, a couple years ago, the light skinned dude. He
Oh,
came-
you talking about Sean Livingston?
Yeah.
Him when he tried.
yeah. That's
That
what
was in the
Tyreek Hill leg
playoffs,
looked
huh?
like. Yup.
Against
Something like that. Hey, I want to. Hey, look, you here,
Against
Masai?
the
I want to
Rockets.
ask. Oh, well, did y'all want to talk about the Kane Corso thing with Tyrese?
Man, I ain't worried about Tyrese Kane
All right,
Corso.
look.
He'll
No,
post
look.
a video crying in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, look, hey, no, check this out though.
Exactly.
Look, hey,
I kept seeing you put. I was wondering why you kept putting that.
no, I didn't put that in it.
Somebody in the live chat said that.
Anyway, oh yeah, somebody did.
Hey,
But
this
no,
nigga.
I wanted to ask y'all this though. Look, because before you got there, I was like, look, say we had two political parties, right? And
Sick of political shit.
hey, no, real talk, no, real. Check this out. Say you had two candidates running for president, right? One is a LGBTQ member, or one's a Muslim. Who do you think America will vote for if they had to pick out of the two political candidates?
What like wait?
I'm asking you though.
I think the
Nah,
Muslim.
I know, but
over
what?
the-
Yeah,
over the-
I'm just asking because this kind of.
I don't know because the picture of the way they present or try to present Muslims in the light of the U.S.
So we have to go because next year, next go around,
I'm going with the Muslims.
Trump can't run.
Yeah, I can only tell you what I could do. Yeah,
So I think America would go LGBT.
You think okay?
I think America would go LGBT.
I'm rocking with Muhammad and I'm sorry, I can't rock with that, and not because you do what you do.
He's not saying that.
I'm not saying who I would rock with. I think the majority of the masses, I believe they would probably go.
See,
LGBT.
okay, so the reason why I feel like this is conflicting is because if you really look at a lot of the Eastern traditions, a lot of the men in America are starting to subscribe to that stuff. A lot of them, a lot of their favorite influencers are also subscribing to that stuff as well.
What more so men do you say? You mean our community?
I feel like a lot of white men.
I don't see a lot of openly white men speaking on Muslim things.
I'm not necessarily saying
ain't Muslim.
I'm not saying hold on. I'm not necessarily saying the religion, but the rules and regulations that they uphold within
but you can't go that way. He's giving you when he say Muslim, he's speaking from religion.
That's what it would.
Bro, they says only about 1 to 3% of the United States is Muslim.
Exactly.
It's majority Christian.
It's majority Christian. And
Christians ain't voting for no Muslims.
So are they voting for? Are they voting for?
That's what I'm saying because.
But also about the Muslim phobia. What happened with the Boston Marathon, 9/11, and things like
that's
that.
all I was getting at.
So what I was trying to say is, for me, I would subscribe to the Muslim leader, but I agree with what you just said. I think America would be more progressive for seeing a homosexual leader than they would a Muslim leader.
I don't know.
Due to the fact that when 9/11 or those tragic things come about, how are they going to look at the president when they're talking about memorial and things like that?
Are we getting like a chill Muslim?
Just an American
Muslim period.
Like a Vivek Ramaswamy, like a nigga who
he's born and raised in America.
Yeah, then it's not
his religion is Muslim.
Let's be real,
he's
bro.
He's a regular nigga then.
Muslim in America means terrorist to most Americans.
Exactly, I agree.
Like, let's just keep it a buck.
It's messed
most
up.
People hear Muslim, they automatically think 9/11.
Yep.
They automatically think all these bombings. That's what they think. And we seeing more people be more and more progressive in the Christian society, allowing LGBT pastors. We seeing kids do drag shows. I just seen a whole group of little toddlers, black boys, running around on the runway switching. Mm-hmm. Damn near in diapers.
And if they're not a black, if they're
like,
not,
what
if they're
talking
non-black
about, bro?
Muslim, they're gonna think automatically like a Farrakhan. They're gonna think of a radical.
What if the Muslim
They're gonna think of a radical, super radical.
I'm trying to tell you, what if the Muslim go and get Tate? What if he go and get Sneeko? What if he go and get all these motherfuckers that these niggas is watching right now? Because again, and none of them niggas are really truly Muslim.
But you're speaking to us though. I'm talking about what America though.
I'm talking.
The average American hate them niggas.
I think a lot of right-wing red pill dudes look up to those guys.
Men,
and
what about women though?
And follow them what they do.
That's a small little sector.
And lately, the way Route Tate went, he's already in. Seems like he's controlled opposition now.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I think the women are going to be more of the supporter to the LGBT, and that's what's going to. That's what
I don't even think all that matters. It's going to be about what terms and things that they feel like they align with. I think that's what it's going to boil down to.
I think it's already written because of the lifetime worth of programming of Muslim terrorists. That's just what it is. Ever since we've been kids.
Yeah.
And everybody is with the new progressive lifestyle. You can go downtown right now. They got rainbow crosswalks and all type of shit. It's a hate crime.
But then look how the world will look at it. Say we did elect a homosexual leader. Just of us dealing with the Middle East, like how would they look at us? You know what I'm saying? Off tops, that's going to be...
They'll probably try to invade us.
Oh, man, they gonna
be ready to invade us.
And I mean,
it will make us look weak. And I hate to say that.
I don't know. It's a tough thing because even in Islam they talk about Jesus. Not like that.
No,
that doesn't exist. Those things don't exist.
He's just not the one they worship.
It's not the same story.
He's not the son of God.
It's a possibility for
he's a prophet, not the son of God.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yeshua.
It's a possibility for those two to coincide. To me,
I don't think so.
Well, we never see when it comes to that, because we're going down.
That's probably a little bit more hateful.
Christianity and Muslim are they're in the same thing. They're in the Quran. They're in the Bible. They both kind of work hand in hand. I'm talking about if someone is voting for someone that's a Muslim, he's saying, "Listen, I'm pro-America. I'm pro what y'all want to do. My religion is pray to Allah 6 times a day." Then you got the other one saying, "Listen, my partner and I, we've been married. We're going to adopt children. Yada yada yada." What do you feel like America would feel safe being their leader?
White America ain't voting for no Muslim, bro.
Okay, I agree with you on that, bro.
White America ain't voting for no Muslim, bro.
So it's safe to say we're more safer with seeing a homosexual leader than we would a
I'm not gonna say safer. I just know the way most of America thinks, they ain't voting for no Muslim.
What about you, Masai? You kind of quiet. It checks out. It's
So-
regular.
It ain't check out. Decision, it's like it's not even a tough decision. It's like
But I'm asking, what you think America would do?
It's like it's a what can I call it, man? Like
think of your average American.
I understand. I'm the one who
American.
answered it first. You talking about what I think, but it's like, nigga, it really don't matter. Like it's like it's really I understand.
It's a hypothetical, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
Of course
It's
it don't
so
matter.
super extreme hypothetical.
Okay,
like,
what about this then?
Yeah.
Check it out.
A LGBT man that's like super sassy, or a woman
I'll take the woman.
that's like super masculine.
I'll take the woman.
Yeah, I would take the woman. I would take the woman, honestly. That sounds so
Because
crazy.
that nigga right there, he gonna get you in some shit.
And a woman not?
If she's super masculine, and she's like, you're talking about like she's trying to emulate
Man, why you gotta do
a man.
God?
I'm saying like she's like a Snoop from The Wire.
Oh, she gonna have us right. What is she?
So listen,
We kicking doors down. We doing all type of shit. Ain't nobody fucking with us. To me, on that tip, if you
I
put
think
in a
I'm gonna go with
sassy ass nigga, this nigga sassy as fuck. Put on sassy ass nigga running to the USA. Come on, that's
Cud talk with the lisp and
that's a
everything.
bitch. He gonna press the red button over the
they
same
gonna kill
shit.
you for that one.
Yeah. Like what?
No, I personally, I will vote for that woman. Then, honestly, if she was very masculine, I will vote for her because that's
She got a scar on her face. Yeah.
I don't vote now, so I'm not subscribing to neither
if
one.
hypothetical, which way you lean away?
I'm not. I don't vote, so I'm not subscribing.
Damn, my nigga ain't fuck with the hypothetical with your boy on the 200
Yeah, I
episode.
know. Yeah, that's crazy.
It
We
is
just
the
got
hypothetical. I just told you, nigga. Hypothetically, I'm not voting. Nigga. What is you talking about? Can't force me to pick one.
What you think America will vote for?
I think it's crazy.
What you think America?
Like I said, it's gonna boil down to whatever they feed them. It ain't gonna matter
Political
about
answer.
who
Hey, he gonna say
stands
I
for
hate
the-
politics to answer politically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not politically
It's gonna boil down
answered.
to the narrative of what they say.
Are they pro-abortion?
No, what did they vote for Trump for?
I'm saying,
Make
bro.
America great again.
Yeah.
No, nigga, exactly. So what
I
do you
don't think
know,
most
nigga?
people knew why they voted for bro to keep
No,
it
I'm
out.
just
They-
saying.
honestly,
y'all,
I didn't wanna
if I just sat here and said they're gonna vote for him because of this reason, you're gonna name "Make America Great Again."
Honestly,
that makes
they
no
don't want to
sense.
see a woman in charge, bro. That's why they voted for him.
Look, let's be honest. When are we gonna hypothetically wake up and realize that voting ain't real, and all this shit is one big stage?
It was we. You need to be asking that to the people. You
We're
need to ask
talking
them.
to the people.
Yeah, I
Nigga,
know.
we're talking to the people.
Yeah.
When is America ever gonna realistically wake up?
I don't
Like
think.
I just went to Kaiser earlier, right? Boom. I go in there. I think I got bit by a spider or something. Spider or a damn mosquito is killing me. I'm like, damn, did I get bit by a black widow or something? So I went to get checked or whatever. He like, oh, it's a mosquito bite. Just put some cream on it.
Went to the doctor for
It was a
mosquito
doctor for
bites.
mosquito bites. Scary ass nigga was in shitting bricks.
Checks out.
This nigga viral crazy.
Nigga went to the ER for a mosquito bite. Cut using the fucking.
about to kill him in
you
the
know what?
comments.
Cut using the shit out of his benefits.
Yeah. Hey, oh God.
This is what I got him for.
Hey,
Yeah.
pull right up to
This is how you know a nigga got benefits, right? Nah, because I only asked because like my chest on the side got swollen. Like it was hard. Like I was even asking my girl, like, am I tripping? She like, hell no, that shit look swollen. But I got bit here. So I'm thinking I had some venom running through my chest or something. So
This
I'm
nigga
like,
turned to Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm like,
here we
hell
go.
no.
I ain't gonna lie, same thing probably got
But-
me, nigga, because I came over here and was toe up one day and I didn't find out, I think it was mocha ass.
Yeah,
But-
but I only say that because I seen a dude come in with his newborn, finna get him the flu shot, finna get the the you know what jab.
Get him set up all
Get
right.
him set
huh?
up already.
Yeah.
And I'm
right.
like, damn, in 2025, did we still doing this?
That's why
I'm
you made
just
that
saying,
post.
that
yeah, I'm like,
immunization
that I made the
records.
post.
Well, I got a
Crazy.
question for you because I don't have kids, but I remember being like having to have a
Immunization card?
But like
yeah, a thing before you go to school or something.
Nah,
Is that
you,
still a thing?
you got like
You did.
10 shots, I think, or something like that. You got like,
TB,
yeah, like
yeah.
stuff
What was
like
that
that.
shit?
Stuff
yeah.
like that to prevent
didn't-
the
you
chicken
didn't-
pox and
you
all
But
didn't
it
that.
wasn't nothing
Chickenpox,
crazy. It wasn't like,
smallpox.
yeah.
Nah,
I
you
can't.
you did get shot, but you didn't always have to get them either. I don't think you was disqualified
You
in
had,
school.
I know back in the day when we were growing up, I remember if you were like a Jehovah's Witness, you can pull that card.
Or a Muslim.
You could definitely pull those.
We
and
don't want
that's
to touch.
when
They
you
don't
had
want to
that-
touch them niggas. They like, we cool.
No, but real talk, that was one of those. You get signed off. You had like a religious.
you
plea
said it's
type.
against my religion. Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. We joke about it now like it's against my religion, but that really once upon a time that used to work. Like, hey, that's against my
It's
Yeah,
religion.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you could do it now.
Nah,
I
you
know
for
a
sure.
lot of parents who do, but I think they might tell you might got to homeschool your kid or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Or they got to go to a specialized private school or something like that. I think that most of the public schools want
Yeah,
them
they-
to get the shots. Oh, well, I don't know, because I ain't gave my kids no shots in a minute since I started doing that the research into it. I ain't never got them enough.
Side effects.
Like,
And they
you
be
gotta
calling
do
me.
that to go to school?
I don't
You
think
might,
so.
You might.
Because they be calling me too, like, man, your kids, they need updates. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
wouldn't do
We'll
it.
schedule it.
Crazy
We'll
as
schedule
hell.
it. We'll schedule it. But
Definitely
no,
doing I don't even. Do they even do lice tests anymore? You remember they used to line us up on the playground?
I actually do remember. I actually
do
do.
the
I
lice
got
test?
lined up, bro, at my school.
You never.
I
That never happened to you?
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
I just know.
I still had to get in line.
I remember one of the female, she had light sitting in front of me. I was like, damn,
She was
that's crazy.
black?
No, she wasn't black. I ain't never seen a black person with lights.
Yeah, they used to say black people don't get lights. I never seen no
don't.
black
Nigga,
person get
They
lights.
don't
Can't
live
get
in our
lights.
shit.
They can't live in our texture.
So I'm like,
That shit was nasty though. Lights is crazy. Word.
It should be a gang of kids getting pulled out the line. You like, this nasty ass nigga got lice.
Shave
But
that
sometimes
nigga- shave
it's
that nigga's
messed
head
up
off.
though. They wasn't even always nasty because they could probably clean their hair too much and they'd get it.
Touch say anything.
Nah, you can look it up.
This nigga just made some shit
You
up.
too clean. You got maggots. How you get
No.
maggots for being too clean?
No, nigga. A maggot is
Making
crazy.
shit up.
This ain't making it up.
Man, they shampoo too much. They got
They
lice
live
now.
in the chemicals
This
and the
nigga
stuff.
wild, cuz you saying any fucking thing. Chat GPT before you say this bullshit.
This before ChatGPT existed, nigga. I know
I'm
people.
saying
They
it
didn't even
exists
know that.
now.
nigga.
Use it, nigga.
I don't need to use it. You use it before you think I'm
Nigga
bullshitting.
just saying shit. But nah, man, what's going on out here in the world, man? Young Thug shit done died down.
Yeah, that shit over with.
I see he pieced it up with your boy,
What's his name? Lucci?
YFN Lucci.
Yeah.
So it's looking like he ain't had a friend in the world. He like, fuck it, let me go piece it up with my op. And I'm like, didn't they spin on each other?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know the full thing, but I guess it's good that they back on good
Young
terms.
Thug is giving me nervous energy, man. He doing like interviews
of
with the
love,
pivot
yeah.
and like I don't know. He just giving me nervous energy.
It's because
like,
his calls got leaked and now he trying to like
clean up the mess.
everything. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I felt like, you ever been around somebody who over-explained himself a little too much? And it's like, damn, you got to be guilty. He kind of giving me that energy, bro. Like,
Nah, hold on. In fact, headlights are more likely to infest clean hair because it offers a better grip for their eggs. Get the fuck out of here. Tell that nigga go look that shit up.
and he wanted to be right on that 200
I ain't want
episode.
to be right about nothing,
Right to
nigga.
ChatGPT for that.
This ain't even ChatGPT.
It checks out. It checks out.
Hey, your boy got held at gunpoint on his own birthday.
Oh,
That's wild.
What
man.
happened with that?
Come
Terrence
on,
Crawford.
Man. They do my boy like that.
What happened with that though?
I think they just pulled him over.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
they
was
was mad. They
celebrating.
was mad he be
Yeah.
whooping ass.
I think, you know what, though,
I had to
bro?
be more than that.
No, so from what I heard was basically he was celebrating, you know what I'm saying? I guess they had like a parade or something like that. And he was driving, a little fast, probably turning up and stuff like that. And then the police came. And when they pulled him over, he has armed security. They're licensed armed security, right?
Yeah.
But of course they seen it and they did the most and like, pull the blammer out on him, told him get out the car. They did the most. And my thing is this, bro, everybody know Terrence Crawford is a guy, man. Where is he from? Nebraska?
Omaha, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to sound like Omaha ain't big like that, but he's like the biggest name from Omaha in the last 20 years that's popping.
Probably.
Bro, we all know who he is when you pull him over. Every cop knows
Especially after that last fight. They
Come
know
on,
who he
exactly.
is.
Them cops
They
is
was just
fucked.
doing the most.
Yeah, them cops is
But
fucked.
sometimes,
doing the most.
sometimes that's when they want to assert their power more
Yeah.
when you are a certain status and stuff like that.
Just because you got a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. Like that's really what they want to remind you of any chance.
Or
they
you
can.
remind them
Right.
how bullshit they life
You
is.
saw Warren Sapp, you
Yeah.
saw Tyreek Hill, you saw a bunch of athletes get
They
done
love
dirty
doing
by
that.
the cops. They love doing that for sure. What's going on with Candace Owens though? She been spiraling lately. She been
Y'all see?
That's
Hey, y'all see
your
her
girl.
going
What
viral?
she- yeah.
Y'all see her going viral for the how she talking crazy, talking about she give good top. Y'all ain't see that?
No,
You ain't seen the video?
does it checks out though?
No, it looked like it check
Yeah.
out because I posted it on the podcast.
It's because
page.
she got freaky white girl energy inside a black girl
Yeah.
body.
Now, I seen what you was posting, but I didn't know
That's
what you was
amazing.
doing.
Hey, that
Let
eye
me tell you.
contact is superb too, and the way she talking with that subtle voice, woo! Candace gonna talk it about you, cuz I ain't gonna lie.
Shit.
But
They
you know,
tryna-
like a lot of them females be boasting like they got fired throat, and then
I say,
yeah,
I take it. I take it. It's real for her.
Nah, but it's just wild.
You
because-
mad you didn't lost your throat? Go.
No, but it's crazy because Candace was always the polar opposite of that. Like she literally used to go on the Red Pill podcast to down talk women who did that. So to see her doing that now,
Well,
Hold on.
She didn't do
wild.
nothing.
Hold on,
She
did
didn't
she
do nothing.
down talk women to do that, or did she say how she is with the person
Wait,
she's
what you
dealing
mean?
with?
She didn't do nothing. Like she was that was not her trying to be sexual. We're sexualizing it.
oh, I thought you said she was really saying it because I only seen that clip.
Nah, she's talking about something serious. She's on some like I'm not gonna even reenact it because. But
no, go ahead, do your shit, bro.
she's not she's not trying to be sexual. She's actually being serious. If you watch the full clip, it's just Twitter sexualized.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more to the clip because I didn't go watch the full.
And you see how quick when they don't do their homework, how shit spiral out.
No. I just went off what he said.
Yeah. Nah, I know what he just said. Yeah.
Nah.
No, I'm saying the way they clip things up.
I always thought she was attractive to me personally.
No,
I never looked at her as attractive to that.
She's not an ugly woman. She just,
she remind me like a Gabrielle Union.
You think she better?
Not better than her, but that's the category I put her in. Like,
but I mean, it's 2025. Would we even be surprised if she did do that or didn't? Like, mostly every woman walking this planet is a freak for the right person.
Oh, for sure,
of course.
So it's like for a nigga to be,
yeah,
exactly, to be acting like it ain't going on.
Not going on. I mean, displaying it publicly on video to her audience. That's completely different.
Yeah, I know.
At home,
like you said, she didn't really display it.
Nah, she was just doing like she was trying to mock somebody, but it looked crazy.
It looked like she was doing
something. I did, because you've been seeing comments. Oh, her cover got blown. Now she changed. She acting different. And,
yeah.
these people crazy.
And she bringing up a lot of shit. She talking about how the Turning Point USA, there was supposedly $8 million owed that Charlie Kirk was talking about about 13 days or 8 days before he got shot. She bringing up a lot of stuff.
They were trying to say his funeral services and all that was already
talking about
booked.
the shooter. The shooter was never actually there. They took fake pictures, and he's a CIA and a CIA group, all type of shit.
It wasn't no.
Yeah, she waking it up over there.
But how did she get all this information? Like, even when all this stuff comes out, it's like, how we know you ain't been sent to do this too?
Yeah,
we just still going in circles with all these people in the media. I don't really believe none of them unless they can plaster some facts and show us how to do the same
and
research.
Now their life is in danger. Now their life is in danger.
My thing is, okay, once we get all the information, what is society ready to do?
Nobody cares.
I feel like people just tuning in just to be like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Let me go back to work and keep slaving. Paying these taxes I know I'm getting robbed for.
Man.
The mindset is wild to me. It's crazy as hell. Because what's the point of even being a truth teller at this point if there's no action behind it? Is it just
gossiping at that point? You just gossiping at that point.
I ain't gonna say it's gossip.
The truth can't be gossip.
I'm not gonna say it's gossip, but I'm saying what is the point of
telling the truth? You ain't doing nothing about it. You gossiping,
no,
bro.
That's not gossip. Nigga.
Yes, it is. If you're just sitting up here talking and you know not actions behind it, you're gossiping.
That's not gossip, nigga.
Bro, we sitting up here saying we're doing this, we're gonna do that. They're doing this and doing that, and where there's no action to change, we're gossiping.
He's not saying, and that's if you're speaking the truth, the truth is not gossip. Like a fact being a fact is just that's what it is. No, if you're just sitting here, like you said, just having conversations, and we're not looking for solutions or trying to even spark a mind to have that, then yes, it becomes a form of that in a sense.
But once we talk about the truth, eventually, once we start talking about it, don't we have to put some type of action behind it?
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying, what is the point of these people risking their life to let the public know, hey, this was going on? Like, here go the curtain, I'm pulling it back. And then people are like, damn, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, but anyways, like, what's the point is what I'm saying.
It's crazy. I mean, the only point would be you desperately want to help people. That could be your only reasoning. Or you want to you just want to get a paycheck, right?
Nah, like, because like you said, though, it's the why factor, why you choosing to do what you want to do. Do you want people to know the truth and you just take whatever come with that? Or are you in it for a bag? What are you?
Or is it content?
What is your motivation for even you want to be a truth teller and be that way? Then that's the life you choose, and whatever else come with that. Some
niggas pray. Problems don't ever stop because then they'll run out of a job.
They run out of a job, exactly.
Yeah, right.
But I've literally seen the curtain pull back, and then people not even misjudge. They're looking at directly what they're looking at, but then they'll describe it differently. Like they won't believe what they're looking at.
Nah, sometimes it's that too. But if you learn, it's like. I can't say that in a sense, but if I learn something is necessary, okay, that's not good for you, and they break down everything why it's not good for you. Now, if you choose to keep taking the poison from it, then it's on you. I just think people let you get not even necessarily a fair chance, just so you can see things for what it is and you want to move accordingly. Or it's because things at that mass of a scale, what are they going to do if it's not affecting them in their everyday life? That's why I said half the stuff that we see and talk about wouldn't even exist in people's real world knowingly if they wasn't watching TV or the things that they chose to put out in front of them. But this the crazy part.
It is affecting their life.
I said, that's why I said knowingly or unconsciously. They don't think every day that they go to work and do everything else that this is affecting them on a direct hit. Like as if somebody came to slap them or did something, took something out their house, like we was talking about with the money. Yeah, these is affecting your checks, but long as they're not seeing them take everything out they check, it's not bothering them. Versus they tell you got a $5,000 check, but hey, I need 20. I need 1,300 of that before I give you the whole 5.
The reason that really made me ask, because I see people say, "Oh, this platform sold out. They're pushing this agenda now. Or this platform sold out. They pushing this agenda." Well, when they were pushing the truth,
where was you?
You weren't trying to do anything. You just want them to just keep spewing the truth. Like what do y'all want to do?
Well, I think
with the information.
I don't think
that's the point I'm at.
It's not even about what people want to do. It's like, if I rocked with you for being somebody that spoke the truth, and this is how we supported you, and you became, and then you just get to a point now you want to be something different. It's like, nigga, that's what the whole reason I fucked with your platform.
So you want them to grift then, basically, essentially.
Well, I think most people, because
how you want them to grift?
I'm saying, if you don't want to, I'm telling you this so we can do something.
Yeah,
most people that reveal the truth, they want action behind it.
Are they really giving solutions? Most people we see speaking the truth, they have no solutions about it. They give you the information and you do what you will with it. Outside of that, they're not bringing meetings. They're not coming down to these neighborhoods. They're not doing nothing to get us on one accord. They're not being the real spook who sat by the door. They ain't doing nothing. We get on TV, we listen to them speak on it, they expose it, and that be it.
So would you say like a David Icke was a truth speaker?
I say he spoke his truth.
No, not his truth. He spoke the truth of what was going on.
No, he spoke the truth. It's not everything he said hasn't been just a proven fact. He spoke his truth. That reality he spoke on don't even exist in some other people's realities. The same way they could be in Afghanistan going to war, and somebody else, they could be speaking on what's going on out there about their kids and everything else, but it might not be no truth in that for me.
True.
Unless I'm out there and living and seeing that.
It's not affecting me.
Yeah.
that's
But,
a fact.
but I look at it as, like I was just saying, bro, it's like a TMZ then at that point. Once you expose it, once you put it out there, they're going to just look at it like, oh, okay, that's it, and keep it pushing. If it don't affect their everyday lives, bro, it's just gossip, man.
I think
nobody's willing to sacrifice their comfort right now. Everybody's comfort where they at. We're comfortable being a rat race because we know every 2 weeks or every week, depending on your paycheck, weekly or bi-weekly, comfortable getting that. They're comfortable getting taxed. They're comfortable with just barely surviving. And as long as they got Instagram and TV and a AC and a heater in the house, and really what they gonna complain about?
Should we be mad about people who sell out then? That's what I'm getting at. If you're not gonna do nothing with the real information that the so-called truth tellers are giving you, then when they say, hey, I'm tired of being broke for telling you the truth, they finna give me a $50 million check to tell you a lie.
We shouldn't be mad, but I think people will continue to be mad because really what people like and what they crave is storylines. So, and that's in any and everything. Like, that's why when people pull the curtain back, they don't do nothing. They want you to go out there, be the martyr, get shot, so then they can remember you forever and tell stories and, you know what I mean, wow, ooh and ah, but then never do anything to actually change it. Exactly. People are in love with the storyline, so that's what they want to see. So when you change up, it's not that, oh man, you sold out. It's like you're not doing a storyline. I don't even
necessarily.
That's how I really look at it.
I don't even necessarily.
It's interesting and entertaining to people to watch you be that because they not gonna do it.
And even if you do act, I believe people will try to stop you. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but it was like two niggas. They got into it with the police. They start fighting the police. They start whooping the police. Yeah. And then 3 or 4 other niggas from the same neighborhood started beating them niggas up without even knowing that the police illegally was whooping them, or they don't know what was going on. They just saw 2 niggas jumping on the police, and you would think these
some white niggas?
No, these was black.
Oh, this is out of this.
Yeah, they were from the same. They looked like they was hood niggas, and they whooped the 2 niggas out for the police, helped the police up, and all type of shit. So I'm just like, damn. Even if you was trying to act, I believe most people would try to stop you.
But I think
they taste too scared of what's on the other side of that.
Is that or outside looking in, they feel like you ain't supposed to be doing that to them, and they're the stand-up citizens.
But question is to why do you think that way though? Like what?
It's not think because
you don't even know what's going on. This cop could have been whooping this dude, and this dude came to help him.
Yeah, but what was going on? What they saw was that they was whooping their ass. So. Like you said,
they saw them whooping.
That's not their job. That's not their job, nigga. They can call backup, nigga. What, you gonna citizen arrest a nigga?
I'm never jumping in.
But how many people y'all thinking from like you said, you assume that they were street people and all this other shit. They could have been regular civilians squares and been anything that feel like
even if I'm a
these
regular
are the
civilian,
ones.
I'm not getting in a
You
police.
thinking from something that's not, that you're coming from a whole different mindset. You're not saying that. Regular people are not letting you do nothing to the police on the streets.
So now you can think for the masses.
I'm walking right past. I don't give a fuck.
Hypothetically, now he can, man. I don't know, man. 'Cause that's crazy, bro. You think hypothetically?
Because earlier he said I can't think for the masses.
No, you said
now
you
he can think for the niggas.
I said for
This
him,
nigga crazy.
the way you're thinking, y'all saying without even looking. Yes, the average person is going to see somebody because it happened to me doing something, and people that had nothing to do with it called the police on me or tried to help their ass, nigga. I'm speaking from experience.
What
of
were
what
you
I
doing,
seen
though?
and lived. It don't fucking matter. They didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Exactly, nigga. What the fuck?
So, but they
This
chose to
nigga's
take their side. Nigga, they didn't know what the fuck was going
That's
on.
what I just
You don't know why the
said.
police was chasing me, nigga.
This nigga crazy. That's what I'm saying. So say you got some corrupt politicians. The average person believes they're good. So if you was to, hey, we finna take action today, we finna be vigilantes, and you go start whooping on the politicians trying to start a revolt, man, the citizens finna beat shit down your leg.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To help the same people that's suppressing them.
Yeah. Now go get back in line. Yeah.
Now go get back in line.
It's way deeper than that though. They don't it's different if you don't actually know you being suppressed with something.
That's
and
the
unconsciously
yeah.
But what I'm
that,
saying is if you got the truth tellers telling you
who's
with
y'all,
facts.
no, y'all not giving every fact. Niggas just saying it's the truth, and people right now don't know what the truth or not is.
Yeah. People that
he's not wrong. Like right now, even though you got Candace Owens, you got these type of people that are truth tellers. It's so much shit going on though. It's hard to.
What he's saying is this.
No,
if
bro.
it's
It's hard to
obviously
differentiate.
wrong,
Niggas thought Andrew Tate was
I
a
get what
truth
you're
teller.
saying,
And then
bro.
a couple
I
months
get
down
what
the
you're
road,
saying.
he was
I get
on
what you're
bullshit.
saying,
COVID was, excuse me, the shutdown was factual, nigga. You had scientists and doctors telling you,
Drink bleach.
regardless of what the fuck they telling you, this was going on. And people saw the facts, saw the studies, they saw everything, and I just seen somebody go in today to do it again.
Everybody
Well,
not
remember-
seeing
Regardless
that.
of, man, they're seeing it, they're not believing it.
But kind of what he's saying too is like on the other end, you have the CDC or whatever you want to call it saying this is X, Y, and Z.
Who they gonna listen to? A doctor or some random person saying that
those
this
are
is
also
not it?
doctors too, though. So you got
I know
doctors that,
CDC is a part of that.
you got doctors that we may think are controlled opposition that others think are, telling the truth. So it's like who's the truth teller?
To answer your question, bro, they're not wrong for selling out and getting the bag. Because clearly what we just tried to explain is if we're trying to tell you this is what is wrong, we're trying to expose you to a better solution. You choose not to listen. At this point, I might as well look out for my own family and the people I can impact financially.
So any
and then,
comment?
And then with the people I get with the money, I'll take care of them.
So
it
any
seemed like the world don't want the truth.
So any comment of y'all ever speaking on these niggas that be wearing these dresses, that be doing all this other stuff, y'all might as well just debunk all that.
What do that mean? How do we debunk all that?
What do you mean
that's
about
our
what y'all
personal opinion?
No,
of it.
because y'all basically agree with it. Y'all saying y'all keep asking, you shouldn't be mad about
that's not
somebody selling
agreeing.
out.
That's
Yes.
asking a question.
No, because the way you just spoke on, he just said no, it's not. So we didn't have plenty of conversations about people doing these things, and you're basically insinuating in a sense because you keep saying, so why should we be mad if they choose to do this?
I'm asking a question because I really want
So you
people to
answer
think
the
about
question.
it.
What
I'm
you think
asking
about it?
because I really want people to think about it. When you have someone who's quote unquote a truth teller, we see time and time again when they get tired of the fight and then they go this way, people call you a sellout.
It sounds like you want to go the other way right now.
No.
How does it sound like I want to go the other way?
Because the way you're
Because I'm having a hypothetical
I know, now
conversation.
you're right, but the way you're presenting the question, it's like we trying to find ways. People that chose to be truth tellers, they did that because they wanted to speak the truth, and that's what it was, and that's what it came with to help us move forward in a sense. If we're in agreement with these niggas that choose to maybe live a different lifestyle, niggas should never be mad about them putting on dresses.
Bro, it's not
Niggas
about a fucking
nigga-
dress. You
this
keep
what I'm-
talking
I
about
know,
a dress.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Let me
not about
finish
a
talking.
dress.
You always want to cut somebody off. Let me get to the point of you talking about these politicians and all this other stuff. What does any of that matter? They in a sense, they sold out too then, right?
Who?
These politicians y'all talk about that be fucking drinking kids' bloods.
They're a
and
part of
they're-
the system, bro. They believe in that.
This is my point. So if people,
What is your point? I'm lost.
now you lost it. If you're saying you agree, okay, he said he agrees that it shouldn't be mad at people selling out. Now that's selling out on any level, on any scale. So these politicians and everything else that been sold people out sold our people out.
To them, they're not selling out. This is what they believe in. They're not selling you out. This is their belief. This is their ideologies.
So if they believe by putting on a dress or getting an X amount of money from doing something and not caring about telling you the truth, that's what they believe there, right?
I'm saying these people may not necessarily believe that, but for financial gain or fame gain, whatever, they're willing to go against their own beliefs for the benefit.
What do you think?
But that's not even nothing to do with the combo. The original question was, is it even beneficial for these people to go outside and get Charlie Kirk or MLK'd or Malcolm X?
No, you said
to tell the truth.
You said
if people aren't going to do anything with the information that they're given.
That was part of the question.
That was the original question.
That was part of the question. And you also said, should we be mad about people for selling out?
Yeah,
that's what he just answered.
I think people
take a rapper, an underground rapper, spitting the best bars ever, but he's not getting no hits. He's not getting no deals, no nothing. He's been rapping for 10 fucking years. He got a cult following fan base, but that ain't helping him do shit. The record company say, hey man, you start making these bubblegum rap songs, we'll give you as much money as you want, as much promotion as you want, as much marketing as you want. If he takes that deal, even after the 10 years of blood, sweat, and tears, his core fan base is going to say, oh, you a sellout.
Well, his core fan base has been with him for those 10 years. So that's different than a nobody saying you sold out. You get me? Like, if I've seen you be this type of person in this way and you've preached that you were going to stay true to that, and I'm a core fan, meaning I'm there when whether the mainstreamers come or not, and then you switch up, I understand compared to just somebody who...
Is that being a sellout?
The dude,
if he was to switch his rapping style,
it is, because at the end of the day, what are you doing it for? Like,
trying to get my mama a fucking house.
You want to get paid.
Trying to retire my grandkids.
So then, if you're only in it for the money, then you're gonna eventually sell out anyway.
You know what I'll tell him if I was that same 10-year rapper? Be like, my old shit. Go listen to my old shit. I got 10 years worth of material. Nigga, I'm on this new bag. Nigga, doing what I need to do. You like the old shit? Bump that old shit, nigga. That I had 10.
But it depends
all right, Jay-Z.
That's all I'm saying.
Nigga,
that
shit. Bump the old me, nigga.
That's all I'm saying, nigga.
It depends on.
It
bump the old shit, nigga. I need to get my mama a house, nigga. We trying to get out the hood.
They basically insinuating they'll do anything for the bag.
No, I'm not saying
That's
that, but
he's
nigga,
saying.
you can't get mad at a nigga for doing his passion and you want to make some money.
Ain't nobody getting mad, but y'all sit here and crucify niggas week to week about shit they done done.
I'm not saying
Nigga, and then so what? Saying that. You just was on me a couple weeks ago.
So what?
Talking about I wouldn't just give up sell my soul for no money or do anything. You was just on here preaching all these morals and shit about how you wouldn't give up.
I wouldn't. Number one, I'm being devil's advocate right now.
Nah, stop the cap. I'm trying to save face.
How am I saving face? By asking a question, nigga? Because I really do. I sit and think like, okay, at this point, being a truth teller, your life is on the line if you have enough reach to the masses. So if somebody's going to put their life on the line to deliver those messages, in my eyes, the masses should back this person with action.
For sure.
But that's not happening. They're like, thank you for the information. I'm going back to work, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information. I'm going back in line to the slaughterhouse.
So in they real life, what should they really go do? After y'all gave them the information, I can never even call you, know you exist, never talk to you, never do nothing. You essentially becoming big. No, but you're essentially becoming bigger off of people like me that's supporting you. You're going
Niggas always say, what should they do? But it takes everybody.
Let me finish talking. This is my point. You're saying what the person should do that's supporting them and giving them a platform when they're stepping, exactly. Without the people, you're talking to nothing.
When Malcolm and Martin and them niggas talked, the people was ready for action. They was in the street. You had the Million Man marches.
You got a point.
We finna go here. They had
I said this already.
But also,
just go to work.
Hold on. But also, they took niggas and turned them into completely different human beings than they were. Like, they had resources for these people that were supporting them.
Right.
So that's what he's saying. Like,
so when you got Kanye,
so what he's saying is that, like,
what I'm saying is when the Panthers, when they supported, when the people supported them and they came, the people took action because they gave them solutions. We got nursing homes. We got things you can come get food. You got places you could do. So if you do miss work or anything outside of this supporting us, it's still going to benefit you right now.
Man,
so really, Candace Owens, we're supporting Candace Owens and putting money in her pocket for her to go out there on the front lines and do it for us. Is really what you kind of saying.
When Kanye gave solutions, what did niggas say?
I didn't hear
Oh, Kanye crazy.
I didn't hear no solutions from Kanye.
Yeah, what solutions did they give?
Puff gave solutions.
Puff was like, bro, let's start our own political party. I mean, it was people out there really.
Who did he tell this to?
Out there fucking with
everybody.
That nigga's fucking with towels on his head. That nigga
was this?
He said it on a public platform.
No, let me ask you this: was he was having a conversation that's being because his life is being recorded? He wasn't coming out to the people like, "Hey, let's do this and do that."
What people? We in the age where this is coming to the people now.
Diddy, we talking about Diddy?
No, I'm saying anybody.
Both of them niggas are stirring shit.
He said Diddy said, "Let's come out with a political party."
Pac had a league conversation with
Diddy
Monster
was talking
Cody
about
from Crib, talking about let's start a football league. Let's do this, like the shit that Snoop doing now. Pac was already talking about that in the early 90s.
But my thing is, they got the bread to do it.
Everybody has.
They gotta do it. They like this is what I'm saying. Like when we talk, when we talk about the nation and things like that, like they had infrastructure and resources.
Wait, who created that? You know who created
all
that,
this
though,
is
right?
Off the point. He was talking about the people that's going right back to their jobs after, because these people.
I'm saying if people come right now and say, this is the solution, let's do it. Mm-hmm. How many people are going to be like, cool, let's do it?
What I'm saying is there's not necessarily an ecosystem the way there once was, meaning that if I support you, you support me, I get something back from you. It's going in a circular motion. Today's times, you got Candace Owens or whoever we want to use an example. She's talking and we buying into it, but she's not necessarily giving us anything back that we can do.
You using examples of people that actually stood with the people, talked with the people, wasn't just in the goddamn always on a whatever media stage and just slap it on platforms and say this is the solutions we need to do.
Because that platform got more reach.
If I go to your church,
no look.
I got men in suits protecting your neighborhood. I come to your church. You can send your kids to my after school program. I come to your church. You come over here with money problems. We might help you out. So that's what I'm talking about. The ecosystem.
Bro, let's start on something simple that everybody could relate to. Colin Kaepernick simply said, "Everybody, let's take a knee. Take a knee with me. Let's boycott. It's some bullshit going on. They supporting the bullshit. We are this league. What did niggas do? Didn't want to give up their comfortability. Watch this nigga get blackballed into oblivion when they're standing next to the nigga practicing and everything, knowing if we do the same thing he does, we're gonna reach a goal." So
but you niggas are saying,
hold on.
So you niggas are saying that's okay though.
He gave a solution.
But you niggas are saying that's okay because y'all are saying that part of it is okay.
Bro,
because you guys are saying
niggas was on here talking about how dumb he was for taking a knee.
Not just that.
After nobody backed him and he got
niggas was talking about how dumb he was for taking a knee. It don't matter.
Because nobody backed him. That's
because you said that.
You just proved my point.
No.
You just proved my point.
My point was,
Bingo, just prove my point.
let me finish talking. For one, did we agree on this solution? And for two, just because you said take a knee, don't mean that this was the solution that we all need to make because you wanted to do it.
Let's keep it on it. What solution? That wasn't no damn
solution. No damn solution.
It wasn't.
Listen, so whether you thought it was or it wasn't,
he stood out there for something.
Nobody even tried to offer a counter solution.
And Colin Kaepernick was the face of the league at the time. It wasn't like he was a bum-ass player. You doing that stupid-ass face. Colin Kaepernick made it to the Super Bowl. What you doing that for?
He wasn't the face of the league at that time.
So if he would have beat the Ravens,
he was face of the league.
Bro,
that was 2000.
Bro,
when was that nigga out the league?
No, because you don't know football. Stick to basketball,
that
my
nigga.
nigga.
Been out the
Let's
league.
be real, my nigga.
Around that time, they had just lost in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, he was the face of the league, bro.
I wouldn't say the face. Alex Smith got hurt.
Think about it, my nigga. Him and Cam Newton were the popular black quarterbacks at the time. Name somebody else more famous back then.
Am I tripping right
now?
now?
You don't know football, bro. Listen, this is one thing I can get on your ass about.
I gotta look it up,
bro. There was nobody more popular than Cam Newton and Colin Kaepernick as far as black quarterbacks at that time.
I don't know, man.
Nigga, let's look. We can look it up real quick.
It's Colin Kaepernick.
This is the point, though.
His career didn't last long.
The point is,
guess what? And it didn't last long. And name another quarterback that was popping like he was at that era.
I gotta remember what year it was.
He's not even a good example. Hold on, he's not even a good example.
Colin Kaepernick wasn't even a starting quarterback until Alex Smith got hurt. That's why Kaepernick got his job.
He's not even a good example because he's still trying to get into the same organization that kicked him out right now.
No, because
nigga's still trying to play.
Y'all just hold on, because they proving my point. Colin Kaepernick was one of them niggas.
He didn't come up with a solution.
Who thought, I'm going to come out here for the people and hoping they're going to back me. And he watched everybody go back to the same place that he was trying to make a change in. And now he's on the outside looking in going, why did I even do this? I just ruined my whole career for nothing. Now he like, fuck you,
Nah, he still make money off of that.
I might as well go back. No, it's not about making the money. He regret what he did because none of you niggas backed me. All y'all called me stupid, and I did this for you niggas.
So did you really do it for
he
niggas?
Got drafted in
or
2011.
did he really do it for niggas? Did he want to be a fake martyr?
I feel want to be a fake martyr. No, it ain't no winning with you niggas.
No, I'm asking.
It's no winning.
I'm asking.
First is what's the solution? This is solution I think. If you think of something better, you come with it. But this is what I think.
This is not.
You can't win with these niggas,
bro.
Let
me talk, though.
I'm just saying, he got drafted in 2011.
All that don't matter. All that don't matter.
You can't win with these niggas.
Hold on, he made it in 2012.
Kylie.
When did this George Floyd shit happen? When did George Floyd shit happen?
He was taking bro.
Just look it up when the George Floyd shit happened. 2012. You said
and all that don't matter. He's saying they come with solutions. No, nigga, you chose to go take a knee. We didn't come in agreement and say this is what we're doing.
It don't matter. That's a black man that's still
matter.
stepping up for something.
You kept watching football Sunday after they blackballed him.
I support a Cap.
This nigga,
I support watching these niggas games every week after that.
I support a Cap.
And that's why he's trying to get back.
No, these niggas, same niggas.
No, nigga, I
He
support a
gave
Cap.
solutions.
And that's why he's
they
trying to
didn't
get
take
back.
one knee.
Hey,
what you talking about?
This nigga,
Neither one of these niggas.
You can't win with these niggas.
They didn't take one knee. He came with a
solution. And then as soon as you give it,
they
this nigga a fake martyr.
I didn't say that. Y'all didn't support him at all. Y'all didn't support him at all.
I'm not in the NFL.
Now you're not in the NFL.
The niggas on the teams were supposed to support him first.
Now it's the people that's on the team that support him first.
As long as you play,
but you just sat here and the whole point was talking about Candace Owens and all these other people.
As long as
you said the people.
As long as you're playing, people gonna watch. Once the people see the players all following suit,
now
the people gonna start to follow.
This nigga is very good at moving goalposts.
So he died. George Floyd died May 25th, 2020.
That wasn't about George Floyd though. That was about the police shootings.
That was about police brutality. That's why I didn't know what that
had nothing to do with George Floyd.
He was talking about that.
You don't even know why.
You know you're wrong, right?
Hey,
You know Kaepernick was not the
George
face.
Floyd.
You know the Kaepernick was not the face of the league in 2020, nigga from 2012.
You brought up George Floyd.
No, you said he was the face of the league. Somebody rewind. Somebody rewind.
I said he was one of the
The Kaepernick wasn't about George Floyd.
That's what I'm stuck on.
He brought up George Floyd.
As I'm telling him, it wasn't about the George Floyd shit.
It was like police
brutality
because he had like the police.
Listen, this nigga Messiah gonna say, "What's the solution?" Soon as you give it to him, there ain't no goddamn solution.
I mean,
this nigga trying to be a fake martyr. Niggas can't win with niggas.
You right because he put action behind it first.
He put action
to that degree, but
you know what? He used the Malcolm X in them. You know what they did? They pushed for their cause until the day they died.
That's very true.
Not, because they ain't supporting me. I got to figure out another way for y'all to support me. Yeah. Not, I'm going to take a knee because y'all didn't knee with me. I'm done with my cause.
Nobody said he was
What about
Malcolm?
the rest of the people that's still going through all the police brutality?
But nobody said he was Malcolm.
Nigga gave up. You used Malcolm as an example.
I didn't say he was Malcolm.
You used an example.
I used an example that
and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Actions behind Malcolm when Malcolm spoke.
No, because Malcolm was about the action.
Who put action behind Kaepernick when he took action?
Malcolm was about the action.
I'm gonna be honest.
So was Kaepernick. He took it.
Kaepernick gave up as soon as they took his job. Nigga,
are you not listening?
They bombed Malcolm in them houses, trying to kill it, threaten his family, all this stuff,
bro. He had people behind him, supporting him. Kaepernick did not.
So I said black quarterbacks.
Because they knew he was pump faking.
You had Russell Wilson.
Crazy. You can't win with these type niggas, bro.
Nah.
Hey, so look, this is what you had in 2013. Black quarterbacks. Right here. Russell Wilson.
Talk about 2020, nigga. Talk about when the knee
happened. He wasn't in the lead in 2020. What the fuck you talking about?
When he take the knee? What year was that?
Nigga crazy.
This nigga, you don't know
what year was that?
bro.
What year was the George Floyd
shit? I just said 2013, my nigga.
That's when he took the knee in 2013. It was not 2013.
Why you keep saying George Floyd? Couldn't take the knee for George Floyd.
Because he was on a Time magazine.
Like I said, nigga, these were the black quarterbacks in the league then. You had Russell Wilson.
He didn't take the knee for George Floyd.
You had Russell Wilson. You had Cam Newton, Geno
it was just for police brutality. Remember he wore the socks with the pigs on it?
What year was that? I can't remember the year. I'm gonna be honest.
It was like, nigga, he got kicked out the league before 2020, my nigga. He got kicked out the league before
so I got that wrong. Okay.
Nigga, I've been trying to tell you, bro.
I got that wrong.
So listen, he ended his.
It was just for police brutality.
2016 is when his career ended.
Okay.
2016, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And he hasn't played in the NFL and became a free agent in 2017.
You said what year did it end?
In 2016. That's when his career ended.
Imagine Malcolm and Martin giving those speeches, but nobody there. He just at the podium by himself talking to nobody. That was essentially what happened to Kaepernick. He took action. Nobody was there. How long do you think they would have kept going up to that podium without people showing up?
I mean,
day in, day out, week in, week out. Game in, game out. He was at that podium by himself.
So
he wasn't by himself the whole time.
Can we
look
more in depth?
I forgot the line.
A few players took knees with him.
Can we look more into depth? So he was He was protesting.
What did he do
police
outside the
brutality,
NFL game?
Right.
Police brutality and
It's
inequality.
like police injustice and police brutality.
Nothing to do with George Floyd.
What was
George Floyd didn't even exist.
What was he expecting the NFL to do?
Well, he was
So I'm
basically.
trying to figure out what the goal was of doing that.
He was just basically saying like,
Because I really don't.
I'm trying to understand too.
Hey, don't kill me. I'm just
Because
trying to
he's
really
talking
figure
about
it
all these
out.
solutions and shit.
Because it don't really make sense to me. Like when I
what
really
he's
sit here
basically
and think
saying is,
about
look, I'm a popular NFL player. I'm shining a light to it. People who have better political views or anybody that can help me. But what I will do, I will be the face of it. I will draw attention to it. He's doing this part as an athlete, bro. He's not. Let's just be real.
Okay,
He's not
so he can't go. You can't.
He's
do
not a
everything.
Muhammad Ali, bro.
I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid, leave, and getting away with murder. The national anthem is and always will be a special part of the pregame ceremony. It is an opportunity to honor our country and reflect the great liberties we are afforded as citizens in respecting such an American principles as freedom and religion and freedom of expression. We recognize the right of the individual to choose. Okay, that was the NFL's answer to him.
Look, he don't even know what he reading right now.
I do know what I'm reading.
This
was the 49ers
try to act like them
statement.
Colin Kaepernick words.
No, the first.
This nigga reading anything. Niggas, hey, NFL talking about ain't going for it.
I'm
Nigga on bullshit.
It's not looking good.
No. The first
But then he was
shit I
even
read
more
was
crazy.
Colin
Like you
Kaepernick
just said, what was the point of taking a knee? And then on top of that, Colin, so what did he do? He waited all this time because this been going on. So at what point did you feel like, hey, today I'm taking a knee?
I didn't
No,
understand.
he
woke
no,
up-
no. It was pictures of
He
him
woke
doing
up.
it.
No, let me
It
ask
was
you
pictures of him
this.
doing it.
When?
They just-
No, let me ask you this. He woke up with an idea and just said, I'm tired of what's going on.
That's crazy.
I'm finna take a knee.
No. This is why niggas don't get progress, bro. This is why they take us serious, bro. Niggas right here is why we can't get progress.
Killed for this, but I don't give a
These
fuck.
two niggas right here
Y'all
is why we can't
look,
get progress.
this is what I mean though, right?
Oh, the nigga woke up and wanted to make a change for black people.
I didn't say that.
Time out.
That's not what I'm
He's
saying.
a basketball fan. Why the Clippers didn't stop playing basketball when they found out
Listen,
their owner was racist?
That nigga is a mulatto. He can blend in. When they start lining niggas up, that nigga gonna blend in, nigga.
Kylie, he said when the niggas start yelling out solutions, it got to start with the NFL players first, though, before it can hear. But when we're just arguing about Candace Owens and everybody else, oh, these the dummies that Kanye gave solutions. We didn't follow them.
What are you talking about? Kanye gave solutions to the artists.
I don't think.
No, you saying we don't listen.
Kanye was giving solutions to artists.
I think the problem is nobody's really giving solutions in today's time. No, nobody really is. To me personally, like unless it's the physical things of buying, land, these types of things that is hard to do. That's hard to do.
Hold on. David Banner said, let's unionize the music game before streaming. Because he saw what was finna happen with streaming. Mm-hmm. All the rappers said, unionize, you dumb as hell.
But this is my thing, though.
He gave a solution.
This is my thing,
Niggas laughed at him, and now the streaming is here, and artists are broke. Now they want to unionize. It's too late.
Same thing what they say about the retirement plan.
Niggas like you niggas was laughing at the
Remember they talking about the old rappers. Remember he used to sign with Puff Daddy. He passed away. Not Puff.
Viral. Is there
anyway,
any...
long story short, niggas don't look out for the elders in music game. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a lot of broke rappers because nobody's trying to put in.
Is there any substantial proof that David Banner followed through and created or tried to create some form of a union and recruit people to actually join? Or did he just chatterbox it? Because a lot of these niggas chatterbox it and say, well, nobody helped me.
I gave ideas,
but the nigga just
didn't
said
nobody do nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
You know what the union is, right?
But the difference,
a union
I know that.
is a group of people. No one person started a union.
So
it was a group of like-minded people started a union and recruited.
But that's what I just said. That's what I just said. Yes, it is.
Or he's saying,
are you niggas slow today?
Are you slow?
He came to the game and said, hey, where's the like-minded people? Let's unionize. Everybody said, fuck no.
Who was everybody?
So what was he? Everybody in the game. Did anybody join him?
Bro, when did he do this?
When did he do this?
You're not even in the loop, nigga.
When did he do this?
Hold on, let me say.
You're arguing with a nigga that don't even know.
That is different.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
It's different from me getting on the platform and be like, hey, I tried to holler at some niggas. I had ideas. we all in the game, right? And I came and presented some shit to
Ain't
niggas.
nobody wanted to
Did
do
nobody holler back
Did
at
you
me?
see the interview?
Phone calls
Hold
start
on,
coming
did
in.
you see that? I did see that.
Did he see the interview?
I seen clips.
You
I didn't see the whole interview. You're
So
right.
then you don't know
But
So who did he go talk to?
I know Killer Mike.
Who did he talk to?
I know Killer Mike was.
Who did he? Okay,
Okay.
Killer Mike.
Killer
Okay.
Mike. I'm saying, listen, I'm trying to get. Again, Killer Mike is not as big as niggas like Drake and them. What I'm
No, but
saying,
he-
No, why you
has-
bringing up Killer Mike? He said David Banner.
Hey, this nigga be
But what I'm
talking with no context. That's like you can't do that.
Killer Mike
You
is
can't
saying,
argue a point and
so
don't have
Killer
the
Mike
context.
always be trying to talk about black excellence and trying to own banks.
He
puts
does
it-
stuff though.
That's
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah.
But is Killer Mike enough? No, we need more
No.
people, and that's where he's trying to get at. by
No,
saying we need-
no. I hear what you're
he
saying.
not- he
Don't
not.
use Killer Mike though, because
Why
we know
not?
Why not?
Because what
because
we're
you
saying,
said David Banner and he gave.
We're talking Killer Mike now. He
no,
took action.
let him finish what he's saying.
And
His
no one's
point.
backing
what I was getting at is a lot of people in today's time are just talking. And when you brought up David Banner, my whole point, or even brought up Kaepernick, my whole point was you can do something, but you have to have people are dumb. So you have to have a week 1, a week 2, a week. You have to have a plan laid
and
out
that's
for
what a
these
union
people.
does. You know that. With
So, but
union
that
leaders.
was my point.
That's his point. But who
Yeah,
did he
that's my
make this
point.
union
So
with?
if you
All
say
y'all
I
saying
wanna start a
everybody in the
union,
game.
You can't make a union with nobody that's not
But you're
joining.
not getting what I'm saying, though.
I'm
Is
not
there
getting
any
it.
substantial proof? Do we have any paperwork? Do we have anything to say that he tried to draft
My
and
nigga,
start a
if
union?
you
So
can't-
what you're telling me is this: if you say right now you want to start a union, okay, you don't need no paperwork or nothing. You just go around. This is the union of the vital way, and then it's just the union. You need
No.
something professional to etch that in stone, right? So if there is no proof of that, then that means you never tried, which means technically you never even fucking failed. You didn't
No,
do
that's
shit.
not
You
how
just
that works.
chatterboxed
That's
it.
not how that works,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
If I come to
Sure,
y'all
this is
behind
your
the
point
scenes,
you just said earlier about people talking, and when I was like, "Oh, the truth can't be gossip," and you was like, basically, just gossiping at that point. That's what he's doing in a sense.
it's not what
He's
he's doing
getting on
because
there.
he talked to people. He actually spoke to. If you go watch the interview, he actually spoke to rappers.
Okay, yeah,
Behind the scenes, not on a for you to see. He came to, hey man, let's unionize.
And they
It's finna get
confirmed
ugly.
the rappers confirmed
They
this.
don't need to confirm it. I'm taking his word
he
for it.
said that on the interview multiple times. So I don't think he would lie
The
about
interview
that
you didn't
because-
even watch, nigga.
These niggas lie all the time on the damn
The
internet.
interview you didn't even watch.
I'm just saying that it's everything sounds good, but the difference between people back then and today is they created an ecosystem for the people because they realized that the people relied on them.
They didn't create an
that's-
ecosystem. They came together and it had like-minded people in the room that helped create it. No one person came and said, this is the Black Panther Party. We have after-school programs. We feeding kids. We doing this. We
It all
arming
came
ourselves. No,
together
they all
eventually.
came together and they brainstormed.
Yep.
And then that's how the ideas
And then
came.
they put people
and
in
then they
position.
put people in position.
You
and
put
they
people in
took
position
action.
that do well. You got people who,
Fuck
like you
you.
said, the nursing program. So the people that were in part of the nursing program of the Black Panther Party wouldn't be part of the leadership program because that's not their level of expertise. What I'm saying is you put
Nah,
people
but
in
the difference
position-
The difference with them, they was living with them and going through the same thing.
What are you talking about,
And then
nigga?
they hit the streets
They-
marching. What
and
do you mean? What am I talking about? You're using these Black Panthers as an example when they came up as they went, as they was living, getting raided by police. Okay, we're not letting that happen no more. We outside. Was Colin Kaepernick going to these motherfucking these places where the police brutality was happening, or was he kneeing from fucking
Actually, didn't he do
national
that?
television?
Yes.
I think he did do that. I
When?
think he did go
Bro,
to like
this
a few.
nigga
I'm
a
trying to
few
figure
rounds.
out though,
it's
like
crazy. We did the interview with Wack when he talked about how Kanye was ready to go at the labels, and then all the artists who were supposed to be cool with
They didn't
Kanye,
show up.
they didn't show up. Guess what they did? Took Kanye off their songs for the labels that Kanye was trying to go at to give ownership to the rappers and the artists, which is why he was spazzing out, calling out every rapper in the game and going on the tweeting spree.
One finger can't hurt nobody. When you got a fist, that's when you can do power, and that's what he's basically saying. It's strength in numbers, bro. You got to come together, fam. You got to come together at some point. And if we keep having that individualistic mentality, that's why we're not gonna be a threat.
Exactly. Everybody got this, oh, you go do it, you go do it. It's like, no. You see, we all do it or the shit ain't gonna happen.
okay, I believe there's people out here that are doing it. I just think there's a lot more people that are talking than actually doing.
And
When
I
it
can
comes
see,
to our
I see what
community.
you're saying on that.
For me,
But if people really start moving at the end of the day and really stand by it, then we'll get a lot more done.
Bro,
because
y'all-
those people
y'all
back then
gotta
had
find out
those
what
people
they
back
look,
then had
even-
less money
even-
and
even-
less resources.
Even this is just going in a circle in a sense because y'all just sat here and just said, should y'all be mad about people that
They sell out.
selling out and ain't trying to do that? But then
why
you
you
talking
mad
about
at the
I'm
nigga
not
that
How
you
is
know
that
Kaepernick?
going in a circle?
I'm saying not sell out right away. I understand when
so
somebody
not
would
sell out right away.
I'm
I'm
saying
saying-
I can
So when is it
understand.
cool for them to sell out?
If I'm a Kaepernick and I just ruined my entire career for you to
Which
just
he
go
did.
back and play,
But this
why
is
are you calling me a sellout for trying to come back and play?
Nobody, we never said he was a sellout.
Everybody calling
you
Cuz
did, no,
sellout.
nigga, because you did all that. Nigga, that's like,
But
come
I'm saying
on.
I did it
That's
on
like-
You
behalf
crashed out for what?
for you niggas.
Nah, I get it.
I'm
but
trying
it's
to
like,
raise awareness for our people.
Bruh,
and
we
our
know
people
what's
laughing
going
at
on.
me. So now I'm like, fuck you niggas.
So you never was really for us anyway.
No, I was for
was.
you
He
until
just-
you wasn't for me.
Nah, everybody, it's hella people that still supported Kaepernick and what he did. A lot of people didn't like that he was blackballed. A lot of people was fighting for him.
Who a lot of people name him?
I know Nick
Talking
Cannon
about
was
name
one.
him,
I
bro.
know Nick Cannon was
The
one.
same way he still was able to get that Nike deal after all that happened.
What Nike deal? He got
What do you
hush
mean?
money.
He got
When did-
paid. You talking about hush money? Was it hush money?
Yes,
The NFL did.
Why
do
was it hush money?
because he couldn't
remix.
talk about it no more.
Yeah,
So
they
why
did
he couldn't
agree.
talk about it?
Because it was in the deal.
No, because he didn't really believe in what
No,
the fuck
'cause it
you
was in the
saying he was
contract.
doing. What do you mean? Why would you
Because
say? Why would you
am I
take the
still talking
contract?
about it? You niggas ain't gonna
Why
do
did you
shit.
start talking about
You
it?
think-
Because I thought you were gonna do something.
What do you
You
think I was gonna do?
hey,
Kneel from that house with you?
Hey,
Yes.
you think Harriet would be begging to go back to the master's house?
Harriet
Just asking.
Tubman?
Yeah, for real. You think
No,
that?
she had her own house in Canada when she kept going up north. She eventually settled down in Canada.
No,
bro.
when she came, she got the slaves who
No,
wanted
no,
to
no.
go
But
and left the niggas who didn't.
but would she be coming back begging to be at a place that she know doesn't suit her?
Bro, that's not even the
no,
same
that's
type
It
of
is.
question.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's in the
It
question.
is
would
the
die.
same thing. It is
That
the
means she
same
was going
thing.
back for a
No,
death.
but that's not even the same type of question.
It is because you're looking at a person as Kaepernick and you're saying, well, of course he's gonna want to come back. If
Money and slavery
if
is
you're
too
that
extreme.
This
person,
nigga just compared playing in the NFL
Let him
to
finish his
actual
point.
slavery.
obviously it's not the same thing. I'm trying to make an analogy of the principle of it.
Make a better one.
No, it makes complete sense.
Go ahead. Let
If
you cut. I'ma let you
you're
cut.
so diehard for something, and if you're gonna be the one to fall on a sword, you fall on a sword, you're gonna then turn back around and go back to the place that stuck you and beg to be offered
she
back.
didn't, so since she didn't die, she
No,
wasn't
I'm
all the
just
way
saying
out
that.
there.
I'm
He's
just saying
saying
that.
the
Sure,
fact-
don't fall for that
fact-
analogy because
no,
that makes
no,
you look crazy.
it
No,
does
it don't.
make sense.
No,
His
it makes
analogy
complete
makes no
sense.
sense.
Because she
you're-
went back multiple times. It ain't like she just did one
No,
round.
what
of-
I'm saying is she went back to help those people. She didn't
that
go
wanted
back.
help.
She didn't go back to be a part of that organization.
This is a better analogy, right?
That's
Say-
what I'm saying.
Say I'm trying to help you, right? Say you my cousin or whatever. You go to jail, I bail you out. You go to jail again, I bail you out again. You go to jail again, I bail you out again. You keep going back for the same crimes.
That analogy is
and
bunk.
then you go back to jail, and then this time I don't bail you out.
Oh, now you a bitch ass nigga.
Now I'm a bitch ass nigga. Now I'm a sellout. Now, oh, what happened to the set? What happened to this? What happened to that? How long do I got to keep trying to bail you out and hurting my own bank account, taking money away from my own wife, my own kids, my own family, my own dreams, my own aspirations to keep bailing you out?
How do you use a
Because
man?
he just threw his
how do
whole
you,
fucking
how do you
career
use somebody?
away.
You talking about his
Nah.
analogy?
Yeah,
you
that's
just use
yes.
somebody,
You
use
think
somebody
bailing somebody
committing
out.
crime, going to jail, versus you talking about somebody taking
I'm
a
taking
knee
my personal money, my
over
finances
police
to bail you
brutality.
out.
How you go from a person
What does
doing
police
the whole?
brutality got to do with
I'm
anything?
just saying
That's
that.
his whole movement.
What
So
does
you
that have to
saying-
do with
so-
that?
so
What
Nat-
are you talking
I put
about?
my whole
Turner-
livelihood on the
You're
line.
talking
Turner's
about
more
somebody-
of a writer than Harriet
No.
Tubman because he died for the cause. He went to war.
See, you're taking the pieces of it. You're only hearing pieces of it. I'm talking about the fact that you stood on a sword and you did what you did. You should never go back to that place
Says who?
and do big. Never want to do business with that again. You
You
moved
have
on
to.
from that.
It's an industry.
He moved
You
on
don't
from that.
have to
Nigga,
do
he don't need
nothing.
the NFL no more. Once you've surpassed that. Why are you still 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years waiting
You knew the
for a
risk.
call? You're done, nigga. You took a knee 8 years ago. It's over with. You're cooked. It's
You
done.
said I don't support nothing that supports this.
Exactly. So this is what I be
He can't
saying.
have
Hold
a
on.
passion,
This
though?
is what I be saying
can't
about
change
these.
his
Hold
mind?
on. This
This
is
is
what
my
I be
point,
saying
yeah.
about these new niggas. They don't stand on shit.
That's my point.
You draw this
Yeah.
line. It's fuck America. It's fuck the NFL. It's fuck police brutality. That's what it is. It ain't no hopping back over because now I want to check.
Who
If
you
you want to check now, you a sellout, nigga. Yes, you're a sellout
Yes,
because
nigga.
you're going back to the place that you fucking degraded and said was all this, and that. Got everybody up in arms. Black people doing all of this shit all over the place for you to go back.
Because they still coming
the
out doing the
same
same
place?
thing with the
These
flag.
That's a
is
slap in
cap.
the face to us.
Who
How's
are
it
you
not a slap in
comparing
the
them?
face to you?
Y'all say new niggas. Who y'all comparing them to? The old niggas?
Bruh.
That's not a
Hold
bro,
on,
if
no, because you said new niggas. Who's the old
Stop
niggas?
trying to find any point to make him look like
if you
something.
stood on something so like whatever it would be. If I seen you,
He don't like fat girls that don't go to the gym.
Nah, it's
so
not-
next
not-
you
no,
know he
whatever
man,
it
no.
is, you get what I'm saying. Though
No,
once you draw
no.
that, That's a serious line.
Who's the new nigga?
Bro.
Who's the old nigga? Who's the old nigga?
That's a serious line.
Who's the old
What
niggas?
I'm saying is
the niggas from back in the day.
That's all we got. Back in the day had 1 million niggas marching behind
That's
them.
all we got.
Show me the 1 million niggas behind you.
That's all he wanted to argue with you.
But not even that though.
Niggas not getting what I'm saying about it's not serious. If it was serious, you would never go back to that shit.
You talking about football, you talking about one individual player. Let's talk about basketball since that's your sport. When the Clippers knew their owner was racist, they still played for him. All they did was turn their shirt inside out.
We're talking.
A whole squad.
No. Quit trying to let him make his point, nigga.
Nigga, let me
What are you
finish.
talking about?
What's the point guard?
We know majority of everyone in the owners is racist.
Chris Paul.
At the time, you talking about Chris Paul, right?
Yeah. Chris Paul had a whole team. He's the captain of the team, right? You got at least 15 niggas on the NBA team. All they did was turn their shirt inside out. They could have walked off. And the Warriors supported them. It's like, they don't play, we won't play. But them niggas still stood and played.
Yeah,
That's my point.
because it's performative. Niggas, you're making my point.
They never,
These new niggas don't care. They don't care about shit. It's for the likes, it's for the love, and then it's over with.
They didn't come out and say, I'm taking a stance for all my black people wearing an afro and like Colin Kaepernick did, nigga, and go stand no business.
What is this nigga talking about?
What I'm saying is they was the other.
Stop sounding, make me sound crazy.
You sound crazy. I'm not making you.
Colin Kaepernick came out here and said, I'm taking a knee because of police brutality and I'm bringing awareness to what's going on, nigga. And now when you say, oh, the people didn't support, you was one of the niggas that kept watching football. Nigga did not support him. But then he gonna say to clean up why he didn't support, the NFL players need to do it first.
Hold on,
but niggas don't stand on nothing.
How is it not supported? He still was in the NFL
You're
playing.
still watching games.
No, he still was in the NFL playing.
If he's boycotting the movement, start the movement by making the views go down there.
It's crazy, bro.
You crazy.
It's like you could compare bro to Bad Bunny. Perfect example. Bro didn't do a tour in the US, right? Because he was talking about ICE was gonna,
and he gonna have all of.
Then he come back and do the Super Bowl. It's
that's
like,
going to be in America last time I checked, right?
But what I'm saying is to say something like that, and it's for my people,
business.
You're not standing on nothing. You're just talking.
How is that not?
You're just
talking.
talking. If I go
to the Super Bowl, which is going to make my personal platform bigger, which makes my voice bigger, which makes me able to get more money, which can essentially help my people more than before doing the Super Bowl.
Is he helping them now?
How is that not helping?
So why even come out and say you wouldn't do it then?
I'm just saying.
Wouldn't do what?
He just said with the ICE stuff going on in America.
He said a tour.
No
he never
tours.
said I wouldn't do the Super Bowl,
bro.
It just looks like
you got go get that money though, bro.
All I'm saying is just that's a bigger look, that's a bigger check or whatever it is.
Why do niggas think you don't need money to help though?
Nobody said you don't.
No, I think you do.
He's in a position.
But that's why. Also, I don't understand niggas
He's
today.
in a position that don't need that.
That's why I don't understand
money.
niggas today, because niggas got more money today than they ever did back then. So like you could pay niggas for loyalty.
No,
at
you
this
can't.
point.
Because as soon as you do, they push the button to take the money.
I mean,
like, how much money Nick Cannon got? The second Nick Cannon tried to speak up, what happened?
Yeah, he got clipped.
But it don't matter.
Hold on.
We sat on here and said Malcolm and all them niggas died broke, right? Though.
But Nick Cannon tried to do stuff. I don't knock Nick Cannon though.
No, the point is, how many people came to Nick Cannon's aid during that time? Nobody wanted to stand next to Nick.
Hey,
Who
I forgot
spoke
one
up
of y'all
for
two said that too. As far as like, remember when I think it was you when Diddy was going through his little trial thing, they was talking about his money was tied up. Why people didn't start pushing money out towards him, his circle? Like that's what I'm saying.
You want niggas to
what?
Not doing a RICO, but
yeah, not doing a RICO. But I'm just talking about in general, bro.
I'm saying
what I'm saying when your homies ain't help, my nigga, and you got a circle bros that got the money, why leave them hanging?
I don't think Diddy was in need for money as much as we like to think.
I'm not talking to you. I'm saying when Nick Cannon's show got clipped, why didn't the other blacks who was supporting
DC
Nick
Young Fly
bring
said
him on the show?
DC Young Fly.
That's DC. I get you.
No. What you don't even. What are y'all
saying?
You don't even let a nigga talk.
No, he said no. He wasn't
niggas
gonna do
that was fucking. Niggas that was fucking. Niggas. Yeah, exactly.
That's
niggas,
what happened. DC
and
Young
all
Fly
them niggas
host.
said they not fucking with it if Nick ain't doing it, and they stayed down with him.
They
That's how you support somebody. Not just expect every random person to go
they
do
did
it.
stay down with him.
No. The show did. What we're talking about, where's the rest of the industry at?
Exactly. You're talking about a show.
That's what he saw.
The people who work for Nick.
The people from the show gotta support Nick because he the one to put them on.
They don't have to support nothing. They got big enough at that point where he could have took over the show by himself. What do you mean they got to? They offered him the deal.
Where were the bigger?
You could be the face without Nick, nigga.
Where were the bigger platforms?
He said no.
Bro, where were the bigger platforms, not Nick Cannon's employees?
That's
the
what I'm
bigger
saying.
platforms who can really shake up the industry to say, oh, this is what y'all doing to Nick? Hey, Nick, come on, we got you.
Exactly.
Like who?
What do you mean?
What bigger platforms?
Go look up the #1 black platforms and all of them.
Like who?
Not none of them.
Because according to Dame Dash, all these niggas got bosses, right?
Yeah. I think.
What are you talking about?
What black platforms that could have helped Nick at that time?
Any of them.
Like who?
All of them.
Give me examples.
The Breakfast Clubs, the
They're
Joe Budden
owned.
podcast.
They're controlled. They can't do that. They just exposed all that.
What are you talking about?
You saying what could they have done?
According to y'all,
they have bosses.
According
they
to
can't
y'all,
just go
they
out
can
their
just go do
contract
it.
and do shit. Now he said,
according to y'all, they don't have to take the money. They can just go stand next to him.
What are you talking about? You're not leaving your job when something's going on at your job to go help you.
What?
When y'all was on strike, do you think he gonna leave his job and go down there to help you?
No, but the other unions have to though.
The
unions.
That's not my point.
That's the point of a union.
This
when he stands down, we're in the same union.
I'm gonna say what's the point of a union. My whole point is what I'm using is they're at work for the Breakfast Club, are not leaving their job to lose their job to go help.
You're missing the point. If you have a union, which David Banner was trying to do in the industry to lead the way, it's not because you don't understand how a union works.
I understand that.
We're in unions. We've been in unions. So that's how a union
really
works.
proving my point then.
No, unions work for a company, but guess what? We're still a union. So we're going to unionize against the company. Now the company has to come talk to us. So if they were unionized with Nick, guess what? It don't matter if I got a boss here. If my boss is losing money because I'm standing next to Nick, and they know, hey, if we fix Nick's problems, we fix our problems. Guess what? Now they got to come to the table.
Bruh, you're going off of 10 different things. We went from Colin Kaepernick to David Banner.
Why? Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying, but they're not a union, though.
You
You asked one question.
That is an example
Why didn't people go stand with Nick? And then I gave you an example of people that did.
And I debunked
you discredit
that.
That didn't matter. No. The people that stood with him didn't matter.
No,
but
I'm going to tell you why.
Charlamagne the God, after we just watched fucking...
Why are you yelling, bro?
No, we just watched Dame Dash sit on there. We just watched Dame Dash tell him, you have to be here at this time. You're not a union.
Why
we know
yelling,
this.
Bro?
It don't matter because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Yes,
I'm telling you why DC and
you named the Breakfast Club to help Nick Cannon.
It's crazy. I'm telling you why the workers don't matter.
The guy. He said all the big black platforms.
I'm telling you, bro. He don't even know what he's talking about, bro.
I just think
I'm telling you why the workers don't matter over there.
Okay.
How the fuck does DC Young Fly, the white girl, and everybody else standing down with Nick, how does that affect the overall everything? They could just clip the whole Wild 'N Out show.
Yeah.
How does that help move anything? Now, if you got Joe Budden over here, you got Charlamagne over here, you got everybody that's running the platform going, okay, well, we standing down with Nick until y'all go talk to Nick. That makes more of an effect than Nick's workers standing down.
I didn't say it didn't, but you said why didn't people go help? I gave you an example of people that did. Then I gave you an example of why they didn't, and you still trying to keep talking about where if we're a union, nigga. The whole point was like Kali said, nigga, these niggas just be fucking talking. Half them niggas ain't creating nothing. You keep saying, oh, I seen him on an interview and this happened. You don't know no niggas he had a conversation with.
So you proved my point then.
No, you did not prove no point.
You proved my point. Nick went and had that conversation and apologized because he looked around and nobody helped him.
I mean,
am I right or am I wrong? Nick could have said, you know what? I'm not ever coming back. What did he do? He saw his pockets get hit. Then he went to sat down, did what they wanted him to do, got his show back.
That's your assumption. We don't know what Nick did.
We do know because it was televised.
We don't know what he did.
This nigga so out the loop. He just be fucking talking, bro.
I ain't.
They clipped. They did for pretty much force him to have that sit down with the rabbi.
Out to DC though,
exactly.
Bro, man, DC did some solid homeboy shit. He didn't take the money. He didn't take the show. He stayed down. He appreciated what his boss put him on, and he didn't. That's one thing I can say. That was a real one.
Like you said, one finger don't do much damage. You got a fist, you could put somebody out. Nick needed a fist.
DC was the only finger.
He wasn't. The rest of them niggas wasn't going to do nothing either. They are the whole cast.
Man, they could have went and hired a whole other cast.
They all don't hold weight. Like DC holds weight on that show.
It don't matter. Y'all keep making excuses. They all held it down.
Because you just said DC was
we going in circles, bro. Yeah. This nigga didn't even watch the interview. This nigga didn't even know Nick Cannon was on live.
I knew all that. I seen all that shit. Nigga, I seen all.
How did you know?
I said no.
Nigga was televised?
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm
They
saying
made that nigga read the holy.
what I'm saying is I seen that, but everything, all that is still scripted in a sense. So all that don't matter.
That was scripted in the. No, that nigga, he had to learn about that Jewish history.
Everything is in a sense. It's scripted in a sense. Nigga, what are you scripted what?
Yes, because it had to be televised. That's why they control
televised
the
to let you know this could be you next.
Yeah, but they still control the narrative, so it was still scripted.
What?
Maybe that's the fucked up part too about niggas getting money. Is the more money niggas get, the bigger the illusion becomes that you're above the shit that you're not, and that's what keeps us separated.
Y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel.
200, baby.
200.
200. Whoop-de-doo.
We finna get up out of here, man. We gonna keep leading the way, man. So y'all definitely stay tuned, man. We went for a cool minute. We had 2 hours for the 200.
Man, easy
Come
work.
on, man.
We had 2 hours. We got 10 minutes. Nah, I just fucking.
Yeah, we hit 2 hours. But yeah, I definitely would like to talk more music, but the way the music game is going, it might be obsolete.
Then we got to do a Cardi B review. That's the only album that's hot. Got all the girls loving it.
Review. Crazy. I should have went to go see her when she came to the city.
I didn't even. She was in Bixby Knowles. I seen some chicks up there catching fades and all type of shit.
Ooh, wait.
You gotta get up out of there.
Catching fades in Bixby Knowles is crazy work.
That's a beautiful area.
But there is a trend in music that I am liking. I am kind of loving. They going back to the 70s and the 80s kind of funk type of soul. Yeah. I've been seeing that, like the young generation though. That shit been. I'm with it.
Plug got an album where he got like country music infused with rap. That shit kind of dope. I like it.
I fuck with it. I think
Extra Plug album.
Yeah, I like that. I know you talking about. I forget his name though. He just went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he got like a really soulful.
Is that his voice or is that AI?
I thought that was AI.
I thought it was AI.
Yeah, you can see him doing live. He got like the Johnny Taylor, Sam Cooke thing going on.
He sound like that live.
Yeah, he sound like that
at
live.
23 or whatever age.
That voice.
But he from over there or down south. So.
I'm just saying his voice.
I don't care.
Fit his face.
At all. Like
his voice sound like somebody that's 60 and he look like he's 22
that
or
shit
something.
wild, huh?
That's crazy work.
I hope it's not AI.
I gotta see if it's live because I ain't never seen that. Don't sound nothing like him.
Nothing like even when he talks.
Even the people that have voices like that didn't sound like that when they was that young.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know.
They did.
October London.
Sam Cooke and them they was kids.
October London got that Marvin Gaye sound. I like October London music. He got that Marvin Gaye swag.
Hey, we gonna have to have a Bobby Womack conversation one of these episodes.
Oh, for sure.
Bro.
For sure.
I wish he wouldn't trust me so much.
For sure.
Bro made a song saying that I wish my homie didn't trust me so much. Cause we got the same taste in women.
Man.
Didn't he who went? He went with
his best friend died.
Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
You talking about Sam Cooke?
Yeah, Sam Cooke died. He got with his wife and then fucked the wife's daughter.
I wish he wouldn't trust me so much.
That's a treacherous nigga.
That nigga's a savage. That nigga took that
only a nigga who say I can't be two places at the same time. You know, only a nigga like that could get away with some shit like that.
Bro, he showed up to Sam Cooke's funeral in Sam Cooke's suit with Sam Cooke's wife.
Yeah, that's.
Then went home and fucked their daughter. He might be the coldest nigga in history.
Man, between him and Will Chamberlain, my nigga, is knocking down all them bitches and doing that.
Yeah, that's wild.
He might be the coldest.
We gotta get into his story for sure.
He the coldest, but she wasn't shit either.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
None of them was.
Shout out to my nigga Messiah. That bitch sold her soul. I ain't selling mine.
None of them was shit. You was a cold nigga.
I wish you wouldn't trust me so much.
That was cold.
We gotta get into that.
Hey, y'all go tap into that song so y'all know what we talk about, man. It's all the YNs out there, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel. We out here. Viral no way.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.